Car, you can stand next to him. So you can stand right there. You do right there.
I mean, you can see yourself on the camera. So if you ain't in the camera,
It's enough space that you know, come right here too.
again, brothers. Matter of fact, somebody can stand behind here because we ain't gotta be all in the line like that. You know, it's like a huddle sometimes. It's, you know, just by the spirit. You know. So I probably end up moving because I ain't gonna be standing like this. I think we're gonna have to move. In fact, let's move to something.
I said you could. It's about to say that. By the spirit. You can move that forward. So.
You can slide that in there.
You want the board?
On there?
You talking about the marking the beach joint?
Yeah. On the tripod?
Oh yeah, con. Good thinking, huh? This shit is there.
Car. Just go over a little bit. Right there. You go right there.
Really slow, fast.
Right.
The car, you can't really go outside of that little line where you at. Basically, where you at right now, that's your domain. Dre, you got like.
Somebody standing right here.
Boy, you got somebody right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say right there. Wait, right there.
Pull that back a little bit. Over the shot. Tripod. Further back it is, more brother fit in.
Right.
Turn it this way.
Turn the
Keep going.
Turn.
Yeah,
Put that.
that's cool.
Hold on. Turn the top part
No,
though.
let him keep turning.
No, I'm just saying so he can hold this part. So
Twist the bottom how you just did.
right.
So this way, like this. Right there.
You were saying to move this part?
Yeah, don't trip out.
Okay.
But yeah, man.
It's all good. That's why we gotta get going. Let's go. Yeah, lock it out. Alright. Y'all brothers ready? We live?
Come on.
Are we already live?
Come on.
Oh shit. We've been live for 2 minutes. Alright. Alright, let's go. Let's get going. So as you can see, man, brothers, we back out here, man. You know, first and foremost, I want to go ahead and start off by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah Akadash. Alright, Shalom, Waparakim, Ha'aman, Bakiyar, which is to say peace and blessings to the faithful elect, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, of Yasha Allah who rule and will, and your brother Shariat Nawasai, on the left,
Brother Car.
Brother Mahar.
Brother Award.
Brother Kabar. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and keep edifying by the Spirit. Yeah, man. The brothers want to pull up the video by the Shikari. About,
Is it video?
yeah, go ahead and pull it up.
That was wild. He put on rough and jackets, man. He go about saying something.
Prayers right here too. Oh yeah. Hey, before the night ends too, I can make sure I get those prayers. It's that card.
It was like one where you he said also that one too.
He had made another one where he grabbed the apocrypha.
Yeah, like that.
Flash of the ball.
Yeah, put that on.
Let the audience see it first. Everybody see this? This is the song I was talking about. Yeah, that song. Let's check it out. Did you see it? Remember we talking about it? Did you ever go and see it?
I ain't gonna say I didn't want to see it.
Listen to this nigga, bro. was like, who taught this brother the truth? Like, hey, man, a lot of brothers is not right in Israel, man. You know? Matter of fact, somebody get that. Get 1 Peter 5 and start at 8. Start at 8. Yeah. Yeah. Cause I'm sure a lot of people ain't seen it. The Elder Gabar, he already made, and then we got, don't forget we got the live rolling too. What I was about to say, Elder Gabar, he ended up doing a video on Stay with me with Jake trying to make music videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, quit this rapping shit, bro. The Howard Style was not rapping. This is the rap. You know what I'm saying? Somebody get Revelation 14 and start a chapter, you can bring that out. That's what we working towards, man. That's about the spirit.
I know you heard that. Fit the Broadway on the corner where we teach the word at. Ironically, that's the same place we used to serve packs. Had no love for my people, but I had to purge that. The scriptures are for us biased like it's food. Rip the blood of your Howard shine like it's Suvu. Shout out to Haiti Levi with that voodoo. We got it popping now. Who knew? I put the blue ribbon on.
Got someone on flag on your house shot. House shot name, man.
You know how crazy? You know how crazy that just sounded? You say you're trying to throw flags in your house shot, man. You talking about 6 and 10?
Yeah.
Somebody bring that up. 1 Peter 5 and 8. Hey, no, we on live too. Play the video for the live too.
Play on that.
Oh, okay, it's like 5 and 8. Bring out 5 and 8.
1 Peter 5 and 8. It says, be sober, be vigilant.
Be what?
Be vigilant.
Be what?
Be vigilant.
Start over.
1 Peter 5 and 8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Now, what does the devil go into? The devil going into, matter of fact, read from the top one time.
1 Peter 5 and 8. It says, be sober.
Be what?
Be sober.
Be what?
Be sober.
Be sober. Don't be drunk off the wine of Babylon, man. Jake's still drunk off that wine of Babylon. Matter of fact, somebody get Jeremiah 50 and 17. Shoot me that video. Jeremiah 50 and 17. Okay, I was gonna do it. Don't you give me the you're gonna pull a lot of scripture.
You got that video, I was like,
Yeah.
alright, you got it.
What I just called Jeremiah?
Jeremiah 15:29?
Jeremiah 50 and 29.
No, 50 and 17. For the Babylon has been a golden cup. You know what here?
What is that? Revelation.
Oh, you talking about the one who's gonna go into?
We're going into Babylon too. Like how Babylon be wearing certain
17 and 14.
they were wearing purple and scarlet.
That's what I'm talking about. It's Revelations. This is exactly what you're talking about. 17.
Get Revelation 14th chapter. Because that's what he mentioned. Jeremiah 50.
It's 7.
17.
51 and 7.
Yeah, 51 and 7. Yeah. Bring that up here.
I got it.
Go ahead and bring it up.
Jeremiah 51 and 7.
Right.
Babylon hath been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand.
1 Peter 5 and 8 again. See that? Keep going. Keep bringing that out.
That made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine.
That means everybody, right? But the Father woke us up. He put us in rehab. You know what I'm saying? He put Jakes that get it now in rehab, man. So we ain't drunk off the damn wine of Babylon no more. 1 Peter 5 and 8 again. So
1 Peter 5 and 8
come.
says, be sober.
Be what?
Be sober.
Bring that out again, or what?
Jeremiah 51 and 7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
In whose hand?
The Lord's hand.
Put the name there. In whose hand?
In Yahweh's hand.
There you go. Keep going.
that made all the earth drunken.
That's what you gotta be sober, man. You gotta sober up, Jake. Jake wanna still be drunk off the juice of Esau, right? Like the movie Juice. Except it didn't get handed off to it didn't get handed off. What's his name? When Bishop lost the juice, what was Q? Bishop didn't hand it off to Q. He handed it off to Esau. Or Q, let's say Q got it. Any brothers ever seen the movie Juice? You know what I'm saying? Bishop had juice, right? He ended up getting took out by he ended up taking himself out ultimately. You know what I'm saying? Q was told, you got the juice now. And he looked at the Jake that said it to him like, you a lost nigga. So the juice fell, and the devil, he came and picked it up, which is Esau. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's not what the scripture said, but that's just, you know, just to expound a little bit. And you know, and Esau went and fed it. Esau, he duplicated the formula, that juice. You know what I'm saying? The ways of what Jake understands to be so-called black culture. You know what I'm saying? And they can't let that shit go. What's the main thing in black culture? Rap videos, twerking, and niggas killing each other. You know what I'm saying? And we already edified by the spirit. That needs to be a separate lesson though. It's like that all the tribes black. You know what I'm saying? According to definition. You know, melanated goes into melis. It goes back to melis, which I believe is Latin, which means black. And melanin is what? Any brown speck. All the nations, all the 12 tribes are brown. You know what I'm saying? That's why it never made sense for them to be calling Judah black. When we're brown, some of us are lighter than so-called damn Guatemalans, Cubans. You know what I'm saying? There's dark-ass Cubans out there. You know? So all the tribes are black, man. And so you got black culture, right? That's why so-called and we only out here for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Right? So-called black people, according to the definition, they just use a byword to give each and every one of us. You know, Negro, Black Mexican, you know, black, Cuban, etc. Right? We're only out here for these so-called people that are Negroes, Native American Indians, or Latinos by the seed of their father. That's what your father is, that's what you would be. Okay? Now, really quick, so I can get my point passing the brother. I know you want to say something real quick. Black culture, what do you see? So all these people, because all these people are black according to the definition. So you get black culture, which is why you see so-called Negroes, Latinos, and so-called Native American Indians partaking in black culture. They want to twerk. They want to be the gangsters. You know what I'm saying? They want to, what else is black culture? Rap and shit. Niggas rapping in Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Heavy. I'm talking about got auto-tune in Spanish. I hear this shit at the plant. That's all she be playing. I got the rhythm and everything. Like, this Jake, bro. I be hearing this shit now, like, these niggas is Jake.
Then you realize it's only so much they consider black culture, you know? It's the same thing over and over again.
Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
It's the same thing over and over again on repeat.
Probably got a,
No, you keep that one how it is. This one I'm just gonna move. This one here.
So finish that 1 Peter 5 and 8. What was it you were say?
I got a lineup with Jeremiah 7.
What you got?
Drink the cup.
Come. All right, finish that 1 Peter 5 and 8. Then let Kamar bring that out. And then you bring that out.
1 Peter 5:8.
Yeah, brothers got precepts. Bring them up, man.
It says, be sober.
Be what?
Be sober.
Hey, Award just brought out that, what is that? What was that? Jeremiah 51 and 7? That the Most High got a cup. He out here, he letting all the nations party, right? Including his own people. And the Lord, by the Spirit, which is spiritual, because liquor, ain't nothing wrong with liquor. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with liquor. It's just abusing liquor. The Most High brought the liquor to the party. The Most High, he brought the bottles. You bring the bottles up, the Lord got the bottles. The Lord got the cup. And he's putting it on all these damn nations. But he's using it through his hand Esau. Esau's putting it on all these nations. You know what I'm saying? And it's making the earth drunk, right? So that's why you got to be sober. Now that you know this, now that you done came out of that, you've been put in rehab. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay sober, Jake. Keep going.
1 Peter 5:8 says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil,
Your who?
your adversary,
What is the word for adversary in black culture? Ops. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
says, because your adversary, the devil, is a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Somebody get Revelation 12, that same old serpent, and that same old devil. Because that devil and that serpent is a man, man. It's a man, right? All nations, so-called Arabians, so-called East Indians, so-called Jamaicans, etc. All these nations are really the walking representation of some man. You know what I'm saying? So let's find out who the devil is, which man this is, right? Let's see if it's a man.
It's Revelations 12:9.
That's it.
It says, and the great dragon,
And the what?
and the great dragon
Let's see if it's a real dragon. Keep going.
was cast out. That old serpent,
Wait a minute. It was cast out, but I don't see no dragons. Where this happened at, Lord? It ain't talking about a dragon. You see that? He was what? He was cast out. Keep going.
that old serpent,
That what?
that old serpent
Going back to Genesis. Keep going.
called the devil
Called the devil. See that? Somebody get we're gonna go back to what we was going into. Get 2 Corinthians 11 for the I think it's 13. For the devil, even Satan himself has transformed himself into an angel of light. See that? How would he do that? He would have to use a man. See that? You keep going on that order. Whoever get that in that first 2 Corinthians chapter 11.
called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world.
Called the devil and who?
And Satan,
Keep going.
which deceiveth the whole world.
There you go, because that's what devil go into. That's why he would be your op, right? He trying to deceive you. He's opposed to you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to be out here losing money. But he a scam artist. He a con artist, right? First, 2 Corinthians, I got marked on it right here. 2 Corinthians 11. You got it? Bring it up. I think it's 13. It say, so Satan himself has transformed himself into an angel of light. So, fucking Satan uses metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. You know what I'm saying? He transforms. Right? He went from a damn serpent.
It's 13, 14.
No. That ain't it.
13 on 2. 13.
That's another one, but it's in 14. Yeah, you mean verses, right? I thought you said chapter. Go ahead.
2 Corinthians 11 and 13. For such false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into apostles of Mashiach. No rival, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light.
For who?
For Satan himself.
For who?
Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light.
So according to the Bible, it's a fact that Satan is transformed into an angel of light. So that's a damn con artist. Who is the con artist? It's a so-called white man. The Edomite who's conning people out of believing that he's an Edomite. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an Edomite. I'm a white man. I'm a Caucasian. Oh shit. That's Satan. That's Satan right
I'm a
there.
reptilian. These ones go with all types of stuff.
Yeah. You know?
I'm your friend. I didn't enslave you.
That's the drunkenness.
Job 9 and 24.
Bring it out.
This is Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
That's the same. Which is these men standing right here, man. Right? All of that nation that was given that lot, that was given that right, that permit, right, to judge the earth. But Jake walk around all day talking about don't judge me. You know what I'm saying? That's in black culture. You know what I'm saying? You can't judge me. Only God can judge me. Guess what? Let me get Psalms 82 and 6. Whoever got it? Psalms 82 and 6.
This is Sirach 6 and 10 too.
Sirach Zechariah 6 and 10. I know that. What is that? Somebody can you see? That was just somebody was just bringing it up.
No, I'm sorry. No, it's not Wisdom of Solomon.
Let me get Psalms 82 and 6.
This is Psalms 82 and 6. I have said, ye are gods.
What?
I have said, ye are gods.
What?
Ye are gods.
You can't judge me. Only God can judge me. Read it again. Psalms 82 and 6. Bible Kushah.
I have said, ye are gods.
We are gods according to Yahweh Ba'ashem. According to the Bible, we are gods. Plural. S. Only God can judge me.
It says, ye are gods. And all of you are the children of the Most High.
Woo! Oh, man.
It says, verse 7 says, but ye shall die like men.
Oh, man. What goes on in black culture? Niggas dying. Niggas dying, so-called spicks dying. You know what I'm saying? What else they call us and shit? All that crap. You know what I'm saying? That's all you see. Jake just getting, just dying. You know what I'm saying? But let's go back into this drug, man. Like my brother said, they got precepts.
You know what I'm saying?
Bring it out.
Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 10. For they that keepeth holiness holy shall be judged holy.
Keep going.
And they that have learned such things shall find what to answer.
So you know what? Before we go into that, so the scripture say you gotta be sober, man. These men are not being sober. Matter of fact, bring that out. Let's go into right what I was about to say.
You read it again?
Yeah, go ahead. The last one, the one that say, because you came into the truth with deceit.
Oh, that was 2 Corinthians 11.
No, that was in the, was that, I thought that was in the Apocrypha.
No.
The first one, what's the scripture?
Oh,
yeah,
first one.
yeah. Right that. That was heavy. Hey man, it feels good out here, man. It ain't cold. You know what I'm saying? Esau can't stop us. We still here. We supposed to be on lockdown.
We going forever.
I'm about to die, man. Hey, we know that family of the word coming, man. Yeah. Last 1:30. What is that? 1:30. It's all right. 1:30.
It's direct. 1:30. Exalt not thyself, lest thou fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so God discovered thy secrets.
And that's what Jake be doing. Jake want to exalt himself, talking about some Yahweh shine and all the other beasts. I got this man really singing this shit. Man, hey, wait, bro, bring that video back out, man. That shit is going completely off, man. Keep going, Kumar. Off the shot. Then Esau, bitch ass, he be hiding the lie from brothers. You know what I'm saying?
And cast thee down in the midst of the congregation. Because thou camest not in truth to the fear of the Lord. But
Hold
thy
that.
heart is full of deceit.
Hold that. He's saying Yahweh shine. He's saying Yahweh shine. All those things. He's saying Yahweh. Hell no. Like his suit. He said that? Are you serious? He said he rep Yahweh shine like his suit. Bro, this is crazy, man. Hey man, look man. Hey, we was out here in the snow. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be out here in the rain. We're gonna be out here to the Lord. We're gonna be out. Hey, the scriptures tell you man's goings are the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be out here until he don't want us to go no more. We won't be out here if he ain't want us to go. You know what I'm saying? This can really show that faith. Yeah, we on this damn lockdown. But we got work to do. You know what I'm saying? We got, hey, Apparatus always say this humbly, we got a flight to catch, man. You feel me? We got a flight to catch, man. And that's not gonna happen by us doing stuff like this, still invoking the nigga culture. You know what I'm saying? Like this is niggatry at its finest. Right. He said, how you come in here not having But then, you know, what Jacob say, Jacob be like, show me a law that say I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Show me a house shot doing that. Exactly.
So like the rest of the Jakes that be trying to confound, or try to find some kind of reason or some excuse that's not real, it's not true.
Somebody bring out wise to do wicked. Wise to do wicked. Yeah, how much about
I
wise?
think you brought that out to me too. Card.
That's
Yeah.
wise.
Yeah. You got it in your
What's
notes.
that? Is that Hosea? Is that Hosea? I'm talking about wise to do wicked. Or is that Jeremiah 4:22? Jeremiah 4:22. They know not. Yeah, what is that? Be out here, man. Because we want the Lord to be out here when it's raining, you know what I'm saying, in a completely different way. When it's raining bullets, we want the Lord to be in front of us. We want the angels to be in front of us, man. So we're going to stay out here until the Lord say no more.
Jeremiah 4:22.
That's it. Come on, bring it up.
For my people is foolish.
They are what?
Is foolish.
Yahweh shine.
They have not known me. They are sottish children.
Silly. Jake, silly, bro. Somebody get Proverbs 1:22, man. Look.
And they have none understanding.
Jake don't get what this is about. He said, I put the blue ribbon upon the beast.
They are wise to do evil.
Oh man, Jake will be like, keep going.
But to do good, they have no knowledge.
Bro, show me a law saying we can't do that though. You know what I'm saying? Show me the scripture. That's why I was going into Revelations 14, man. This is the song, man. This is the song. 1:22. You probably gotta use the phone. Don't get y'all scriptures, man. The pages be messed up.
That's why I got my quick.
Yeah.
I start reading like this.
Touch it.
This Proverbs 1:22.
You got it.
How long, ye simple ones?
Ooh, okay, hey. Was that? Them things that heavy? Yeah, them things that heavy.
It's a peapod.
That's a plantain. That's what we was hearing.
It's a peapod.
That's how Jake is. Jake fall. Hey, they say that's what's
going
going into the room.
Trees.
John 15. I am the vine, you are the branches. John 15. Where that? Come on, War.
How long, ye simple? This Proverbs 1:22. How long, ye simple ones? Will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
Bring that out. Break it down. Bring that next one out, though. Come on.
Proverbs 2:12. To deliver thee from the way of the evil man, from the man that speaketh for things.
That's forward as hell. You put that suwu, you rep your house out like suwu. Why are we still talking about that shit don't make no sense, man. You can't eat it. Somebody get Matthew 6, man. You can't eat at 2 tables, man.
This is Ephesians 5:1. It says, therefore be imitators of Yahweh
Thank you.
as beloved children. Yahweh Shem Shah was not doing this, man. He wasn't making rap videos.
Rebuke these niggas. I got to, because hey, Jake could come in the truth doing this, man. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, yeah, Matthew 6. Matthew 6 and somebody can get Isaiah 26.
Look, Jake, our talents proceed rap music so far beyond that. Like we gotta give it up at some point. You know what I'm saying?
I got a scripture for you, right when you get done.
Go ahead, bring that up.
Matthew 65.
Man. Yeah, I get that. Go ahead, okay?
It's John 15:1. It says, I am the true vine. My Father is the husbandman.
Keep going.
Every branch in me
Every what?
Every branch in me.
What just happened? One of these behind us, these are branches. Y'all can't see them on the live, I don't think, but you know, every branch in him. Because what did that mean? That means Yahweh Shai is the stump, right? He's the root. We're the branches. He brought you forth. We're gonna keep going. That's why this rooting thing is so serious. These guys, if you're not rooted, you out, man. You out. Matter of fact, get Matthew 3. Go ahead.
It says, every branch in me that beareth not fruit, who taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit.
Read that again, Nicole. I'm
from top. Start from the top. John 15:1. I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Verse 2. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit.
One more time. Read that one more time. He got a link up.
This is verse 2. It says, every branch in me that beareth not fruit.
So every branch in him. So if we turn around and we look at this tree, right? That's the house side. That's why if you root it, you think that's coming out from the ground up. Only thing that's probably gonna happen, the branch fall off. The branch is gonna fall. You know what I'm saying? And if it do fall over, those roots is not coming up. You know what I'm saying? The roots is not coming up. So ultimately you can't come up. You can't, what did it say? Fear not him that killeth the body, but fear him that killeth the body and the soul. See that? The soul will be good. Roots. You see trees fall over all the time. You feel me? But the stump is still in the ground. So you truly ain't went nowhere. Right. Ain't no such thing as that. You know what I'm saying? Jake see the lose. When Jake see this leave, oh! You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy. This person, I knew this person for I don't know how many years, and now this person gone, and they just fucking gone. That shit is fucking nuts.
It's like the parable of the fig tree. It produced no fruit. No, for 3 years. No vineyard for 3 years.
Which joint you talking about?
That's Matthew.
You said what's parable? Fig tree. Oh man. Satan pissed. Bringing it out.
Right. We got too much to bring out.
Keep going on that, bro. I know. Hey, brothers will edify.
I got Matthew 3 on.
This is Latin McCarthy. Keep going on this. Go ahead. Yeah. You gotta look up. Matter of fact, somebody Google.
That's Matthew 7.
Who ain't hold nothing? Who ain't got nothing?
I got some. I got some.
Just make sure you ain't bring that one out. That link up where you.
I got it on deck.
Yeah, you gotta come right after. Somebody pull up what a vine is, right? But if we look at it, see, look, the house y'all can destroy this tree. You see this? You like, yo, y'all got me, but why did you do that? You know what I'm saying? What happens first? What the tree brings forth, it fell off. That's Jake. That's Jake's work. It was no good. You know what I'm saying? It fell off.
Right.
We are liking us to this. That's probably me right here. A war probably over here somewhere. Or we all together because we're a body, right? That's me. That go Bahar. That go War. That go y'all. You know what I'm saying? You can't be on the tree and have this. This is what the elders going to. They be like, yo, I click your account. Where your brother on here commenting it, but ain't got no videos. They'll come rebuke your page. You go click on their channel. Nothing. But you out here acting like you teaching. But guess what? If a brother don't, everybody else here ain't got nothing on their channel. But guess what? Brothers on the highways and byways. Brothers hit the highways and byways for weeks, for seasons. We're going into spring now. You know what I'm saying? But they can get on the comment board and be like, them little niggas you was talking about. Don't know nothing. They trying to talk, oh, this is not how you supposed to be doing it. And like brothers say, keyboard prophets. And that's when you get cut if you truly fear the Lord and you get your ass on how you come into the truth. Because you ain't in the truth until you on the highways and byways teaching, man. Period. In the elements, man. Not hide from Jake, man. Only reason we're in an undisclosed location is because we're on a goddamn lockdown now. But guess what? We're on the highways and byways because this is a river walk. Hella Jakes just passed through here already. You know what I'm saying? But what is Jake too busy doing? Not saying brothers ain't hitting the highways and byways, because they do. Sakari hit the highways and byways, right? But they doing this. Matthew 6 and 5. That one you notice, huh? Real quick.
Matthew.
No, go ahead. You got it.
Matthew 6 and 5. And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are.
Right.
For they love to pray standing in the synagogues and in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward.
So we're not doing these things to be seen of men in the streets. Niggas that's the only reason we put that is we know that's going into prayer, but Jake in the street, it's people that get in the streets to be seen. You know what I'm saying?
Their reward is just that they gonna be seen. That's it.
And how was Shine? You know what I'm saying? Jake talking about some. You know what I'm saying? Like
trying to get views.
Yeah. Like, bro, we don't need jagged ass to push this truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even have to put jagged edge.
Right.
Who the fuck cares? Nobody don't give a damn. Talking about some jack, that's in the world, bro.
They probably had to pay jagged edge to be on it.
Never know, man. Keyword probably. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Beyond that, that's just worldly. You know what I'm saying? Leave jagged edge in the world. You know, we trying to get up out of this one.
I want to bring out Matthew 3.
Is that a frog? What the hell is that? On the wall? No, it's in the ground, jumping around right now. I see something. We'll see if it'll move again. It's trying to stay still now. Yeah, right here. You see it? Is that a gopher or a frog? I see it. Yeah, you see it? It's gonna move. It's being still now. You can hear it. Nah, I'm trying to hit his bird, man.
He's trying to hit the bird right there.
I see it.
It's Matthew 3 and 3.
It's like a frog.
It says, for this is he that was spoken of by the prophet Isaiah, saying, the voice of one crying in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord, make his path straight.
Jump into it. It's kind. That's a good point. Make this path straight, man. So don't be coming in this straight gate trying to put another route. Jake, you will find Jake building another route. Come on now, brother, we can just take an escalator, brother. You know what I'm saying? No, Jake, we not doing that. You don't come in this truth trying to edit the truth. As the elder said, we keep this thing austere, man. Plain simple, man. We ain't trying to reinvent the wheel, man. We're not trying to do that, man. We're trying to keep it simply. We're trying to actually go back to how we was doing in the ancient times.
Straight is the gate, narrow is the way. Keep it simple.
Plain, man. I'll take the straight shot. Tightrope.
Jake doing too much.
You gotta watch your step. Make sure you're taking the correct steps.
Fuck, you don't gotta go that. Jake think he going that hard. Talking about some he rep that. What do you say? The blue ribbon like a swoop or some shit. That shit is crazy, bro. Yeah. What the fuck is you talking about? If Jake can't get it, he can't get it, man. Everybody not meant to get it. Quit trying to appease everybody, man.
You trying to relate to Jake? You going to follow with Jake?
Thank you, kind, man. Kind, perfect. Keep going on that. All right? Perfect point, man. That's exactly where I was just leading to. And I go into forget what scripture that is. It say let the blind lead the blind. Somebody can get that. You know what I'm saying? And if the blind lead the blind, they both will fall into a ditch, man. Somebody get Matthew 11 and 6. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, man. He can't get it. Move on. You trying to sit up here and appease every damn body, man.
You end up following yourself.
Simple ass niggas, man. Keep going on that. I think it was going at 15. That's two. Let's see if, and then that's not a fruit of your house shot, man. Exactly. We're trying to get the 1/3, man. We're trying to get the 1/3. That's what we're trying to get, the elect of Israel, man. Everybody not gonna make it. Somebody get Romans 9 and 27. Every scripture is ride these ones, man, because it's by the Spirit. Go ahead.
John 15 and 1, 15 verse 2.
I'm finna jump in.
It says, every branch in me that bears not fruit.
So you're in your house shot because you know about the Lord. You're in this truth. So that's what that means. Every branch in me. That means every Israelite man, because we're the only ones that's teaching and can bring forth fruit, right? Every man in me. Read it one more time. Let brothers hear it.
John 15:2. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit.
That means you in this truth, but you ain't doing nothing with being in this truth. You're not bringing forth the things you being in this truth supposed to have you bring forth. You got the truth, but yet you ain't bringing forth the things the truth is supposed to give you. Where are they at? You look at Jack out here looking like this damn tree. You feel me? Keep going out.
John 15:2. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Now ye are clean to the word which I have spoken unto you.
So yeah, he said every fruit basically if you ain't bringing forth these fruit, he gonna take your ass out. Like Aqua just said. You see that? One more time. We in the spirit, man.
John 15:2. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. And every
He what? He do what?
taketh away.
He what?
Taketh away.
Y'all listening? He what?
He taketh away.
Keep going.
And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it,
Purge it.
that it may bring forth more fruit.
See that? He get it right. He made this. He really. Now he gonna go on you. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. There's more. There's a lot on that.
It's to cleanse, filth, purity.
And we gonna get that word for purge, right?
That's this it.
So the word for purge in the Greek is, hold that, it's kata airo, and it means to cleanse, right? So it cleanses you. It take you come in this truth, we stop being niggas. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you know the Father's gonna cleanse you. When you letting go more and more of your nigga ways. You know what I'm saying? But damn, I don't do that no more. Father cleanses you. Of filth. That's that filth, man. Sulu, bro. What? We gonna make references to get Jake to get it, but that y'all making a music video, bro. That shit is completely different. You know what I'm saying? And then you wanna be light on the damn references somehow. You know what I'm saying? You wanna use less old man shit as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep going, man. It says purity to prune trees and vines from useless shoots. You know what I'm saying? From guilt to expiate. Put it on the camera, right? You know what I'm saying? Oh, goodness, you got so much. Hey, bring that on next. Oh, goodness.
Start from 16.
Hey, here we go. Shalom, Makia.
Matthew 7, verse 16. Ye shall know them by their fruits.
So the fruits is what is your works, right? What's considered works according to this truth? What's considered works and good deeds according to what the scriptures say? Not what your own mind thinks, right? So you will know them by if they're doing the things that the Lord say do. You know what I'm saying? Which is hit the highways and byways. Have fervent love for your brother. You know what I'm saying? Hell, rebuke yourself. Defend the gospel. You know what I'm saying?
You know, his understanding, not your own.
Kind. What you stay with the scriptures, you're gonna be straight, man. We got the whole playbook laid out.
Do men gather grapes for thorns or figs of thistles?
Right. So you don't. When I want to go get some grapes, I'm not gonna go pick up a bunch of thorns. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna poke me and hurt me. I can't do nothing with that, bro. Matter of fact, you hurt me. It's hurting me watching you do this. Why do you want to be a nigga still? The Lord gonna take you away. Because you're not bringing forth any fruit to where He'll purge you. You know what I'm saying? To where you will bring forth more fruit. Because and then that show you this is not an overnight thing. This is a step-by-step thing. Once you bring forth one fruit, you come into the truth. You accept you're an Israelite. You probably you go into the tongue. You get the Hebrew tongue, right? Because you learn the Lord. You know He still speaks Hebrew, right? he spoke to Paul in the Hebrew terms. So a brother might want to learn the Hebrew real quick. Then you might want to, let's see, throw your fringes on, right? But it's not an attire thing, you know what I'm saying? It's not a goddamn fashion statement. But anything that would be considered a work of being in His truth, right? A result of being in His truth. The Father gonna let you do one thing, and then He gonna come in, He gonna take you further. He's like, okay, I see you taking it serious now. It say what the scriptures say. So many scriptures, man. Get the Apollos I have planted, but Apollos watered, but the Lord gave the increase, right? So you got to start and make the first move. But your first move is not going to be you got it all just off that one step. It's going to be you probably went and bought your garment. You know what I'm saying? You probably went and bought your hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying? You probably put off your first old way. The Father gonna be like, all right, come on, you serious now? Come with me, my son. It's all gonna open up to you. More gonna open up to you, and then you're gonna see yourself slowly put off more niggerish ways. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the things I'm working on, which by the Spirit is cool because we was low key cursing people out back in the ancient world. You know what I'm saying? I want to get rid of my vulgarity a little bit because they'll use anything against us to try to act like you the reason I can't get it. We clearly got the understanding of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So if my cursing is going to help, if you're cursing or anything, right, it's going to help, it's going to be a stumbling block, you got to get rid of it. That's how you want to be thinking. You don't want the Lord to come and be like, yo, you could have did more. You could have examined yourself a little harder. You know what I'm saying?
You examine yourself though.
Right.
A lot of brothers don't do that. That's that you looking at the mistakes that you making, and you gonna rebuke yourself or repent.
Try to get out, man.
Man, we got so many scriptures. Who's
Try to
next?
get-
No, bring that out. Bring that Job out there.
Let me get this real quick.
You got something?
Right, 32 and 4. This is going into work. Deuteronomy 32 and 4. He is the rock. His work is perfect.
So he's solid. We're going to be solid just leaning upon him, right? Like the scriptures say. He that heareth my words and do it though, it's going to be likened unto a wise man, because wise, when you're wise, that means you will apply something that's considered knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, you wise. That was a wise move. Jake, see Jake take it further than this. I'm going to make a basketball example, right? Reference. Jake, you know how you setting them up, right? You setting them up to go into a shot or go into a, go blow past them. You damn, I forgot I lost it. What was you about to say? Who's just saying something? So where they got me to say something? Yeah, he the right. He said so. Wisdom, right? Wisdom is when you apply the knowledge, right? So you know, he said Hezo. You know, if I just dribble straight in front of him and try to run past, he can either jump in front of me or he can just reach out and steal the ball. So instead, you set him up and be like, I gotta fake him out a little bit first. You do a Hezo, and Jake bite. You go the other way, right past him, or you go into a shot. That was a wise move. You know, man, he should have did. That's when Jake be like, he should have did that. You know what I'm saying? You should have did something we all know is supposed to happen in that moment, but you don't go on and do it. When you go on and do it, you go on to do the thing that everybody know you're supposed to do in that moment. That what did the old wise man say? The elder say, that was a wise move, my young grasshopper. You know what I'm saying, or something like that.
Deuteronomy 32 and 4. He is the rock. His work is perfect.
His work is perfect. You ain't got to edit it, man. You don't got to curate the Lord's work, man. All you got to do is break it down. That's it. Expound on it. Exactly.
For all his ways are judgment. A God of truth. The power of truth. And without iniquity.
It's perfect, Jake. You can't fuck, man. Well, the Lord ain't spite. No, the Lord. Jake be like, the Lord ain't saucy enough, bro. What? The reason you got salt. What are you talking about?
I said you have little understanding. That's like Luke 24 and 45. That said he will open thy understanding to understand the scriptures.
Go ahead. Don't start at 8. See,
Yeah, that's what
you gotta finish.
Job 14 and 8. Though the root thereof wax old in the earth.
Ooh, hold on, read that again. Please, this could be so good, bro. One more time.
Job 14 and 8. Though the root therefore wax old in the earth.
So Jake, it's gonna get redundant. It's plain. The Lord is the Ancient of Days. The ancient is the best way. All this modernized shit is the problem now. You know what I'm saying? It's the problem now. Ancient, man. How does saying go? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. Do not fix it. Or the Lord gonna fix your ass, man. Go ahead.
Job 14 and 8. Though the root thereof wax old in the earth.
And who is the root? John 15 again. Because we gotta find out who the root is and who the branches is. Do anybody remember the scripture when he said, I am the root? For the other night? Search it. Can't remember off the top of your head, it's all good. Stay where you at. And Jeremy, John 15 and no, that's an old revelation. Right, he defined
Revelation 26:40.
yeah, that's exactly what it is. Uphold that.
John 15 and 4.
Listen.
Abide in me.
What? And who?
Abide in me. House shot.
There you go. It's talking about your house shot. Go ahead.
It says abide in me. And I in you.
Jake want to abide in the world. You want to abide in. Oh, remember Rap City the Basement? Come on, man. Well, Jagged Edge had it, bro. That's shit, bro. Bro, they had that scene with Jagged Edge, bro. Are you serious? And then you ain't gotta put Jagged Edge, bro. You should have put. They ain't even put formerly Jagged Edge. They just put Jagged Edge. I tell you, Jake in the world, man. You niggas is some bro. These brothers, bro. Come on, man. And that's when you get hard on yourself, because it's not to rebuke them. That's when I gotta put off all my niggerish ways, man. The Lord ain't coming back for no niggas, man. That was the problem in the ancient world. Jake was being niggas then. You know what I'm saying? The Northern Kingdom, they was over here being niggas, and then we was over here, and the Southern Kingdom, they was over here. We was in Jerusalem still being niggas. We delivered the Lord up, blood touching blood. You know what I'm saying? Black on black crime at its finest. Take the Lord, give us the damn crooks. That shit crazy, bro. You can't make this up. Can't nobody tell us we're not the Israelites. It'll never. You cannot overturn this thing. Not Israel. Esau. You cannot change it, man. You can't put us back to sleep. And I think my brother just mentioned the scripture on that. You can't. He gonna open the understanding or something.
Yeah.
What's that? Luke 24 and 45. Yeah.
It says abide in me. And I in you. John 15 and 4.
You think the Lord gonna abide in some niggas talking about Yahweh shine? Slowly and slowly he gonna leave you. He with you, but he gonna leave ultimately. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not to say that the brothers ain't hitting the highways and byways and they not doing other things, certain things, right? But this is out of love. We can't be out here constantly doing rap videos and making our people think it's okay to be any way that just had you sleep. You don't want to be partake. That's a dangerous game.
That's what they're talking about, the love of the world.
Yup. That's why we started with that. Con. See? Full circle.
That's down.
Okay. He gonna finish after this because it's too much.
So John 15 and 1. John 15 and 4. Abide in me, and I in you.
What the fuck is that? Lock it. Look at that. Got a battery. Lock it. All type of wildlife. Love and hey man, the Most High finna open this thing up because we out here to prophesy the downfall of America too. He finna open this thing up. He said animals is gonna move out of their places. Matter of fact, we're gonna go into prophecy too. Go ahead. Brother got something? Go ahead.
John 15 and 4. Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself.
See that? You can't. Read that again.
That's what he's trying to do right now.
He's trying to come up with his own truth. He's trying to bear fruit off himself. What the hell? Read that one time.
John 15:4. Abide in me, and I in you.
You stay in your house, abide in him, man. That's how our women, that's why we liken her to the Most High's woman, man. Your woman, she want to try to do it her own way and not just lean on her man. You know what I'm saying? Lean on his mind. Lean on your mind. You know what I'm saying? I got you. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't going to be diligent. You going to go out and get a fucking ticket. Being simple. Go out and step in some dog shit. Being simple, man. Abide in me. I'm going to show you like, yo, just be circumspect. Because that's what the Lord said. You know what I'm saying? That's what Yahweh is telling us. Why would you want to lean on Yahweh, right? But be a goddamn hypocrite, you know what I'm saying? And tell your woman to lean on you, but you don't lean on Yahweh. Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh. You're Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh delicate woman, man. According to Jeremiah 6:22.
You want to get who the root is, Ark?
Huh?
You want to get who the root is?
Huh? Finish that real quick. Bring that up. Did you finish that too?
No, not yet.
Okay. Yeah. It's all the same.
No,
it's all the same thing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and then, or you grab that, then we can get to this.
It's really for us, man, because we got Akim, tuning in right now. Shalom, but hey, this thing for the end soon, man. We ain't looking forward to. It kind of is, man. It kind of is. Let's keep going, man. Yeah, but it's coming, man.
John 15:4. Abide in me, I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine.
You ain't bringing forth nothing that's considered anything unless you bring it forth what the scriptures say. Bring that out real quick, Mark.
Luke 24:45.
This is the true standard. Ooh, get that. How long shall we see the standard? Oh my goodness, go ahead.
Then open he their understanding, and they might understand the scriptures.
See, the Lord opens you up to this, but now Jake want to wander off again.
You can't just try to jump into the book and think you're going to understand it without you following his laws, statutes, and commandments. Because then one, he's not even going to let you understand it. You're going to just try to think, oh, I feel like this is what it means. Oh, I feel like this is what this say. You can't say that if you're not going by the scriptures and you're going by his laws, statutes, and commandments.
And you know what makes so much sense with him not giving you the understanding until you abide by what he simply told you what to do? Because it ain't no question in there. If he just be like, yo, don't eat pork. Look at Satan. If the Lord be like, don't eat pork, you ain't gonna eat it. Right? You'll later go on to understand why. But you first gotta just do it. You know what I'm saying? That's why the scripture, I think that's what, Psalms 110, a good understanding haveth all of them that keepeth my commandments. You see that? So you come into this thing, that's why you come into this thing with fear. Once the Lord cause you're broken, once the Lord see you want to do what he wants you to do, then he gonna open you up. This is why I was telling you that. You know what I'm saying? That's how you telling the kid. That's why I was telling you to sit down. You know what I'm saying? That's Jake.
Now you seeing what you did, what your mistakes was.
And that's what, that's what Jake asked back in the spirit world.
What he finna do? Man.
Talking about, they were talking about, let's say, they say in the scripture, they say, win, Lord, win. Because they stuck up there now. Those dumbass can't come back. Stupid ass nigga. Go ahead, man. Hello, what you doing?
I'm just going to stand it.
All right, man, hold that.
Jeremiah 4:21.
Yeah, hold that. Go ahead.
John 15:4. Abide in me and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine. No more can ye except ye abide in me. I am the vine.
Say it again.
I am the vine.
Emphasize on it.
Talking about Yahushua.
No, emphasize on it. I am the vine.
I am the vine.
Come.
Ye are the branches.
Ye are the branches. You see that? See, you niggas want your house out to abide in you. Nah, Lord. Lord, that's old, Lord. Look, that's Jake. You telling your parents, man, don't nobody wear that no more. You know what I'm saying? Telling your uncle or somebody, don't nobody wear that no more. Old Jake. Bro, don't nobody do that no more. But you brought that out. What was that, Job? What was that, 8 and the 14 and 8? It says, oh yeah, that's what you bring it out. Go ahead.
Start at 7.
Nope, start at 8.
Job 14 and 8. Though the root thereof wax old in the earth.
See that? See, man, but that's played out. Bro, that's dated, bro. Bro, ain't nobody doing it. Jake can come up here right now and say, it's a Jake on the planet Earth that will come up here right now and say, bro, don't nobody read the Bible no more. Don't put it past him. We know Jake that simple. Bro, y'all still reading that Bible? That's what Jake, I remember Jake said that shit on the comment board. Y'all try to apply that Bible to everything. And it literally tell you, that's a cut, because it literally tell you in it, this is the vision of all. But Jake don't know that. You think that Jake knew that said that shit? Man, hell no. Go ahead.
Job 14 and 8. And the stock thereof die in the ground. Job 14 and 9. Yet through the scent of water, it will bud.
See that? So it's gonna get what it needs. It's gonna come back to life. You know what I'm saying?
And bring forth boughs like a plant.
And it's gonna bring forth what it needs to. It's gonna bring it, because really, water is life. Living water. Keep going.
Job 14 and 10. But man dieth
See that?
and wasted away.
See that? That's what that's talking about. The stock dies in the earth. Who's the stock? The stock is another word for what? The stump, right? So who's the stump? I think Awar hold that. Bring that out, Awar.
It's Revelations 22 and 16. It says, I, Yahweh Shai, have set mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root, and
Who?
I am the root.
Nope, not you, Jake. He the root. He that same stock. He's the root. What happened to the Lord? Read that again, the stock diet. Stock 8.
Job 14 and 8. Though the root thereof wax old in the earth, and the stock thereof die in the ground.
What happened to the Lord? Who would be the stock according to that? What was that? Revelations 22
and 16.
One more time, right?
Revelations 22 and 16.
Who is the stock? According, this is how you go into the Bible, man. Go ahead.
I, Yahweh Shai, have set mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root.
So he's that root, and he's that stock that died in the ground. What happened to the Lord? He died. He died. He went through everything we went through. He was just perfect. But he died, right? Is it more on that, or?
It says, I am the root and the offspring of David.
See that?
Just to seal that it's Yahweh Shai.
That's it. It's talking about Yahweh Shai. You finish that, Mark.
Job 14 and 8. Though the root thereof was waxed old in the earth, and the stock thereof die in the ground, yet though the scent of water, it will bud and bring forth boughs like a plant. But man dieth and wasteth away. Yeah, man, give it.
You flying through that. So that water, you know what I'm saying, is ultimately going into the Most High. The Most High brought Yahweh Shai back, man. It's truth. You know what I'm saying?
I got Isaiah 11:1 for prophecy. Isaiah 11:1. There shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse.
Yeah, okay. You can bring that out.
It's Isaiah 11:1. It says, and there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. It says, and the spirit of Yahweh shall rest upon him, the spirit of wisdom and understanding, the spirit of counsel and might, the spirit of knowledge, and of the fear of Yahweh.
See that? So that's why we abide in Yahweh Shai. Because Yahweh Shai he had basically the branches reap everything that the root brings forth. The root possesses. So if the root possesses nutrients and water, the branch is gonna bring forth the results of that. You know what I'm saying? Bring it out. No, that's cool. We ain't got to do that. That go too deep.
Yeah.
We ain't even talking about that. But whoever next. Go ahead.
It's Matthew chapter 3, verse 10. It says, and now also the axe is laid into the root of the trees. Therefore every...
Matthew 3. We didn't finish that Matthew 3. Matthew 3, get to the point. Well, the point is, let's talk about these trees. So these niggas these brothers in the truth that's going off trying to reinvent the wheel, it's likened unto branches not bringing forth fruit. What happened to the tree that Yahweh shot when he hungered, he walked up to it and seen it didn't have any fruit from it? What did he do? He made it disappear. The Lord gonna make your ass disappear, man.
It says only a remnant shall be saved.
Romans 9:27.
Matthew 3 and 10. It says, now also the axe is laid into the root of the trees. Therefore every tree which bringeth not forth good fruit is hewed down.
There you go, man.
Cast into the fire.
So the Lord ain't gonna want you, man. You're not bringing forth a good fruit if you still bringing forth things that's not of the truth, man. Results of the truth. Don't bring forth in the truth results. Oh, you didn't bring that out. Matthew 6 and 24. The two, yeah.
I got Matthew 3 up.
Come on. Before you go ahead. No, he read that?
You got the two masters. You can't serve two masters.
No, he read 5. Verse 5.
Yeah, I read 21. I started on 21.
Okay, you go. Watch.
Okay, can you start from 21 again?
Go straight to the point. 24.
Matthew 6:24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other.
Start at 21. You're right. Start at 21. Lock it.
Matthew 6:21. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
So if you still worrying about the world, right? You're basically treasuring it, and your heart is your what?
Mind.
It's your mind. Exactly. So read that again. 6:21.
Matthew 6:21. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
So whatever you caught up in, you treasure. So your mind, being your heart, will be there also. So you worry about. Let me see what Jagged Edge do. Let me see. Matter of fact, I want to bring that old feeling back. You know what I'm saying? Jake want to bring that old feeling back. You know?
Yeah, he ain't going back far enough.
Yeah, you ain't doing it to edify. I mean, I guess you could say the brother's probably like, because this ain't, hey, the Lord say, ain't no flesh can be justified before his sight. You know what I'm saying? But the whole point is, we rebuking ourselves also. Ain't none of us right. It's smelling good.
Keep going. Matthew 6:22.
Oh, Slocky. I never finished my place. But, yeah, man. This is not to make it sound like we so righteous. This is we want things to be right. You know what I'm saying? And we do this with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I go hard on myself. By the Spirit and grace and mercy of How Shah. Because you got some brothers that's just not allowed. You're not even. Don't you know the Father got to allow you to want to repent? You know what I'm saying? You know how scary that is? And then somebody tell you that. I done had ones ask me by the Spirit, why can't I do the things that, and that's what Paul was talking about in the 8th chapter of Rome. He's like, the two members warring in his flesh, or the two laws warring in his members, in his flesh. Two laws, the spirit and the carnal shit. So you gonna go through it. That's why we in prison. You're in prison to this flesh. Because you low-key be flying right now if we had those. It's basically like a damn lock on our capability. That's basically what the Father done did. Because Yahweh didn't have a glorified body. He walked across water.
Until he came back. When he came back, he said, I overcame the world.
Exactly.
So I had to overcome the world.
But that's just going into what I was going into is just to say we are being limited because Yahweh had a regular body like us when he was doing all those spiritual wonders. He wasn't glorified yet.
That's why Yahweh said to the flesh.
Exactly. To prove. Go ahead. To prove it, man. To prove it. So we being held back right now, man. You know? Exactly. I can't even walk on water, man. I can't make water out of wine. I can't stretch my food. Think about it. If we could double our food, we wouldn't have to go grocery shopping. You know what I'm saying? You know how heavy that'd be? Esau would be like, what the I'm losing money. And you know, Israelites, we buy the most. You know what I'm saying? We spend the most money out of all the nations on the planet Earth. Jake stay his ass at Old Navy. Jake stay his ass at Costco. You know what I'm saying? Etc. Sam's Club. That's why you know Esau goddamn double. This man wants to get rid of us. And we the reason he winning. You have no purpose to exist without Jacob. You damn idiot. But that's how you know that's how we know you're the devil, man.
Because the only way that you survive this long is through us.
Only the so-called white man wants to get rid of the whole reason and way he's became anything. Right? Your history that you cling to, that's not really your history, is because of us.
You structured it.
Yeah.
You was the ones that structured it.
He's a fake Jew. If there wasn't no such thing as a Jew, he couldn't claim that. You damn idiot. So we can get off the brothers, because this about the wicked, man. You know what I'm saying? If brothers had anything else they want to bring out on this root thing, get it now, man. Keep going slacking. You finna go on this problem. You finna get on Esau wicked ass, man.
You start from the top.
No, you keep going.
Matthew 6:22. The light of the body is the eye.
Come.
If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light.
So you need one focus, man. Right? One focus. And that show you right there. See, this is the perfect segue into Esau and the prophecy. Because what does the Illuminati use as their symbol? Us.
Oh,
Symbol.
you talking about triangle.
Nope.
Oh, the third eye.
One eye, man. Showing you they got one focus. So they really want to kill us, man. They really want to bring forth this NWO.
They got $1.
Yeah, exactly. Look on the back of your dollar bill, man.
What was you at? Matthew 6,
Yeah,
22.
Yeah, finish that.
Matthew 6:23. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness.
There you go, man. So if your eye be evil, so your eye, and then you know what that show you? Because what was the previous scripture before thy eye being secret? Read it.
Matthew 6:21. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
There you go. So your third eye is your mind. Because what's the next verse say? Go ahead.
The light of the body is the eye.
Woo! So the mind is the eye, man. That's why they put it up here in the middle of your goddamn forehead. It's your mind, man. It's that pineal gland, man. Jake don't understand these things. Jake talking about shit. I'm finna go get a big chicken. Jake, we got
blood.
Exactly. Killing they mind.
Because all that do is just bug you out more. You start thinking, oh man, what if the sky and the galaxy was like this?
No, Jake don't even go that damn far. You know what? Jake can't go that far. That's the result of a calcified pineal gland. You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
And
What's that thing that you
the
said?
cold spirit by the father.
What's that thing you said your dad believed in? What's his name?
I was trying to find that earlier. He said narcissist.
You like Dr. Yakub or something like that? Yeah, Dr. Yakub.
God we trust.
It's like, sometimes some black dude, they got like some extra big dome head.
That's some heavy shit.
The world. I was like, what? Might be it. I hope that is. I was off, way off. Luke chapter 11, verse 34. It says, the light of the body is the eye. Therefore, with thine eye is single, the whole body also is full of light.
See that, man? So, if your eye is your mind And the scriptures say, basically the things you into is made will be likened unto your treasure. And it says that's where your mind gonna be also, right? So your mind in the next verse is revealed to you to be what they know as the third eye, the eye, right? So your third eye represents lasered in only one sharp focus, right? Right, what you meditate on, etc. Whatever that is what you're gonna be filled with. You know what I'm saying? So if you done elevated to become a wicked ass nigga, you gonna be filled. That's how you know Esau's completely wicked. Them Illuminati niggas are completely wicked. And that's so by the spirit, because this is what the elder Manata Zachariah, he was going over earlier. GMS narrator, Shalom, you know, Shalom, elder.
Think about it. The people, the jakes that they already got inside the Illuminati, the ones that sold out for the money and all that. What they got them doing? They got them doing wicked stuff. Like Nicki Minaj, she an Israelite woman, right? But they got her flying her body all out. You know what I'm saying? Now she living that. Now she think that's who she is, right? Full of darkness, whole body full of darkness.
So it says right here, it says, finishing up 34, it says, but when thine eye is evil, the body also is full of darkness.
Well, man, that's what he was going into. But keep going on that, because he was getting that for a different reason.
Yeah.
This is the last reason on the Sakari and any other brothers that's out here rapping and trying to bring Jake into the truth by rap. And you got Jakes that's gonna say they came into the truth by rap. So you know what? He will be rude.
That's
how we're rapping.
Right. You gonna say
What
that
rude is
you
you a
seen,
part of, bro?
you seen his rap video and you thinking, oh, that's spiritual?
You know what? That's Jake done became a root himself, and now you, that man, right? That rapper, I'm a conscious rapper, I rap about being a Hebrew Israelite. Man, you woke me up, bro. That man that rapped that song would be the root. Now he a branch of that. The structure. Watch who you learn from, man.
That's a fake tree with no fruit bearing.
Yeah, it's an artificial tree.
That's
with fucking turf.
That's Luke 13 and 6.
Not even real, because I was remember I was saying in the live, we got to figure out what the soil would be. The soil is the truth. Yeah. It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because we taking root in the truth. Right. In Yahweh. The soil is Yahweh. It's the Father. Ultimately, you know what I'm saying? In the root, we're just the results of the root, or what the root brought forth. You wanna know why I said there's layers to that? You know what I'm saying? You seen the message. There's layers to that concept, the root, because Yahweh was Isaac. Who was Isaac? The father of all these nations. So Yahweh literally brought us forth. If we the branches, how the branches get here? The root. If Yahweh already on the chariot, how you get on the chariot? Yahweh. It keep going. You know what I'm saying? It keeps going.
See, it's the word. If you following the word, you become part of the word. Because you
came in the truth.
You're the living example of what the word is.
Right. In your own right. See that? Every branch in Yahweh is this. He the core, man. So think about Jakes that say they don't believe in the Messiah. You finished, man. You're finished. You're finished. You're finished, Carl.
Keep reading.
Matthew 6:23. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? No man can serve two masters. For either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon.
Yeah. You can't be in the world talking. You can't do it, Jake. So we're gonna leave Jake alone. Anybody got anything else with this?
I mean, Luke 13 and 6, man.
Go ahead. Let's go. That's for ourselves too. Now you can go back and rebuke that stuff and edify on how that stuff not right, you can use that worldly stuff. That's how you teach. But you should, they're
living it.
They're living it.
Some also,
That shit is crazy, man.
you ain't never seen your Howard show up like this,
Yeah.
trying to bring brothers into the truth.
Follow.
That's folly.
Yeah, follow. Some swag drip shit. Some hip people. Brother said on the comment bro earlier on the Elder Manak Tazakba live. He said Hebrew drip. Follow. And that's exactly what that shit is. That shit pissed me off when I seen him. When I seen him put that. He was saying it like in reference to Jake being on there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That shit made me so mad, bro. Hebrew drip. I hate that shit. That's why I'm in the truth. Jake told me, I'll get my drip from my walk. I'll get the drip from my walk. I hate that damn song.
You gotta walk it right.
I hate that shit, bro.
You gotta walk it right, man.
I have hated that with a perfect hatred. What is that?
Walking in the wide gate. That's what that is right there. Look, walking in the wide gate, not walking in the straight gate.
Exactly, you walking that wide gate.
Ain't nothing straight about that. If you going back and forth, how is that straight? Actually, break that down in the carnal aspect, going into your spiritual aspect. It don't add up.
Hip hop. You hip hopping around.
Do the Lord hate? Do the Father teach hate?
In Psalms 139, verse 22, it says, I hate them.
You what?
I hate them.
He what?
I hate them.
Who said this? What that say on 139?
Psalm of David.
A what?
Psalm of David.
A who?
Psalm of David.
There you go. Somebody get 1 Samuel 13 and 14.
It says, I hate them, verse 22, I hate them with perfect hatred.
So you can hate according to the Bible, right? Men of the Lord hate, right? I hate them with, one more time, huh?
Verse 22, it says, I hate them.
You hate who?
I hate them.
Who?
Them.
Who?
Them.
Keep going.
With perfect hatred.
With what?
Perfect hatred.
With what?
Perfect hatred.
There you go, man. Keep going.
It says, I count them mine enemies.
Keep going.
Verse 23, it says, search me, O Yahweh,
See if I'm right.
and know my heart. Try me.
See my intentions. What's my purpose? I have to have hate in me because I have love in me. Balance.
What you saying? Pick a brother mind. Pick his mind.
Yeah, Jake talking exactly. Pick my mind, Most High. You know what I'm saying? Jake talking about some yin and yang. Man, brother. Jake talking about some positive vibes only.
It says a false balance is an abomination to the Lord.
Bring it out. Proverbs 11 and 1. Let the octave hear it. You know what I'm saying? Jake talking about some positive vibes only. Them niggas just say that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That was like a t-shirt or something.
I hated that shit was niggas bios and shit. On
It was
internet.
it was life for a minute. Jake don't deal with nothing that's real.
You in the world trying to be real, you know, hell. Tupac said that, you know what I'm saying, by the zeal. He said, trying to be an angel surrounded by demons. You can't do it.
Look, what's up, Jake?
Yeah, man, it's your last chance, Jake. Your ass better come into the truth, man. You know? So yeah, we hate, he counted my enemies. 1 Samuel 13 and 14, whoever got it.
Sorry. 1 Samuel, call it again? 13 and 14?
Yeah, jump the Acts. I gotta read out.
Come on.
Tell you that. So David was the only man that was saying to have a mind. So bring it up.
1 Samuel 13 and 14. But now thy kingdom shall not continue.
He was talking to Saul, the house of Saul. 2/3 niggas. That's what the house of Saul represents. Okay?
Yahweh has sought him a man after his own heart. And Yahweh had commanded him to be captain over his people.
One more time, one more time.
1 Samuel 13 and 14. But now thy kingdom shall not continue.
So the ways of the world, the ways of black culture not gonna continue. That's what the house of Saul is. It's black culture. Right? Keep going.
Yahweh has sought him a man after his own heart.
So he found men after his own heart that thinks the way
High thinks.
He thinks. Let's find out who that man is. Shakur.
1 Samuel 13:14. And the Lord Yahweh hath commanded him to be captain over his people.
Commanded. One. Commanded who?
Commanded him to be a captain over his people.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about David. That's when the kingdom was ripped from David, from Saul, when Samuel ripped his garment on some spiritual symbolism. He was like, the Most High just ripped the kingdom for you. You know what I'm saying? And he gave it to David, house of David. Lord willing, we the house of David, man. So David was said to have a mind after the Most High. That same scripture was written by David. I have hated them with perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. Search my mind, Most High, paraphrasing. David wrote that. But it said David was said to have a mind after the Most High. We're trying to find it in Acts right now. Who can find it in Acts? A mind after the Most High, I think it's...
and 6.
Yes, exactly. Yep, that's what it is. 28 and 6. This is another way you start remembering the scriptures. You will remember where they at in your sword based off the color. You'll flip right to it. Like, basically, you know how we got that photographic memory? Eventually, you're going to remember the number and the chapter.
Let's see everything around.
We're going to go right to it. Because I highlighted it like this, so I know that's how it looks. You're going to flip right to it, and then eventually you're going to have to remember where it's at, because you're going to see the number and the verse number so much. So, 28 and 6. No,
that's it.
No, a man after the mind. Said a man after the mind of the Most High. It's something like that, though. I gotta lay it out. Yeah, y'all gotta search it.
You said man got a mind of the Most High?
Let's go to the section 4.
Man, with a mind after the Most High.
I got it.
Bring it up.
It's Acts 1 and 8. It says, but ye shall receive power.
No, that ain't it.
That's not it.
A man after the mind of the Most High. David.
That's locked the mark.
I'll put Acts. It's that phrase, man after the mind of the Most High. Take all of it. Just take everything.
what kind of fruit that you bearing being a tree. Because the Lord always speaks to us based off of us being trees. You know what I'm saying? That's how we can go back into the parable that he brought out, Luke 13:6. He said, spake also this parable. A certain man had a fig tree planted in his vineyard, and he came and sought fruit thereon and found none. So that's showing, that's that you can be in the truth, right? But you ain't actually working towards showing that you were part of the truth. You know, standing, being diligent in his truths, laws and commandments. You know what I'm saying? If you're not following those things, you're not gonna be able to really understand it. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna have no fruit to bear. You're just gonna be sitting there. That's it. You gonna know who you are, but that's it.
You don't see yourself with no fruit. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't think this tree right here? That's a beautiful point. You don't think this tree right here? Don't realize it doesn't have fruit right now. You know what I'm saying? These are living things. Why would he compare us to something dead? That just show you right there, trees are really alive.
That's how he'll compare you to something dead if you ain't got no fruit to bear. You know what I'm saying? Because it said right here.
This tree know it don't have any fruit. So the tree cut right now. According to what we're talking about. The tree is important. The tree not supposed to have any fruit right now. It's not a time when you're not supposed to have any fruit, Jake. You know what I'm saying? Well, it kind of is, and that would be but no, it's never gonna be a time when you don't have fruit according to the truth. Like say you ain't teaching or you ain't on the highways and byways. What is our fruit during the week? It ain't a time where you always doing a lesson. Your fruit during the week is walking as a man of the Lord, living as a man of the Lord.
Staying in the scriptures.
Staying in the scriptures, meditating. You know what I'm saying?
Not just doing things of a worldly aspect. You know what I'm saying?
Eat it right. No?
Look,
That's fruit.
Luke 9:13 to say, and if it bear fruit well, meaning that is well, it's well grown, right? And if not, then after that thou shalt cut it down.
Okay? So the Lord don't want no fruitless trees. So you brothers that ain't got fruit, man, hey man, you might as well get ready to hang it up. You know what I'm saying? If you in this thing, because the Lord, by the Spirit, I can't wait to do that lesson. The Lord coming back and he want his talents, man. He want his fruit, right? If the Lord planted a garden, right, don't you expect the farmer of that garden to eventually go out and see fruit? You know what I'm saying? If he don't, listen, if the Most High don't see, if Most High is that gardener, he's that farmer, right?
He's the dresser of the vineyard.
He's the dresser of the vineyard, right? If he go out and this place is not, this vineyard is not bringing forth anything, which is the purpose of why he planted in the first place,
Everything got a purpose.
he gonna get rid of this shit, man. That's why the Lord said I can raise up men out of these rocks. He wanted Moses, Mashah had to stop him like, Lord, please, no, repent of it, please don't do it. He's like, I'm gonna make a new nation. He's I'm gonna make a new nation. That's what you niggas gonna keep doing, man. The Lord not playing, man. The Lord is not playing. The Lord said, whatever I told you in your ear, that you speak upon the rooftops, man. But niggas want to keep doing this, fiddling their goddamn fingers, man. It's a time to get out of that fucking simple ass spirit, man.
Or you gonna be trying to
or
dance.
Jake want to still do that. That's his excuse. My bad, bro. I'm still jigging. I gotta get this jiggy shit out of me real quick. You know what I'm saying? So your ass gonna be jigging when them nuclear missiles hit, man. That's what's gonna happen.
And if you gonna bear fruit, you better hope it's good and it's not evil. Because if it's evil, he gonna cast it into the fire. That's Matthew 7.
Bring it out. Bring that out. The car.
This Acts, chapter 13, verse 22. And when he had removed him, he raised up unto them David to be their king.
See? After he read it one more time. See? Listen, this is history. This is why you gotta know the history. Jake only know precepts. Jake don't know history. Go ahead.
It says, and when he had removed him,
Call it. Start over.
Acts 13 and 22. It says, and when he had removed him, he raised up unto them David to be their king, to whom also he gave testimony and said, I have found David, the son of Jesse, a man after mine own heart, which shall fulfill all my will.
See? And the Lord's will is for Jake to get his ass rebuked when he needs to get rebuked. You know what I'm saying? That man right there is the only man that was said to have a mind after the Most High. And that scripture's in the Bible. I have hated them. I count them my enemies, man. Because you going against this truth. You trying to teach me shit that's opposing the truth of your house shot.
You trying to bear evil fruit, thinking it's good.
You really a wolf in sheep's clothing. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Matthew 3, or Matthew 3. We ain't never get that. Get he gonna lay the axe. I think that's 3 and 6. He gonna lay the axe to those trees, and they gonna get their ass cast into the fire.
That's 32.
That's what it is.
Matthew 3:10. It says, and now also the axe is laid unto the root of the trees. Therefore every tree which bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down.
Bringing forth what fruit?
Good fruit.
What fruit?
Good fruit.
So Jake, you bringing forth fruit, but it's GMO. Keep going.
Is hewn down.
See that? He gonna cut your ass down. He gonna, you know, he gonna send the angels to hack the axe, to axe the damn branches down, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's talking about. That's talking about when the Lord and your house and the angels come back. Psalm 16:20. Read that. Bring that out one more time.
Matthew 3:10. And now also the axe is laid unto the root of the trees.
The what?
The axe is laid unto the root of the trees.
Hey, what is the axe? You know what I'm saying? What's the axe gonna be? I don't want to know. You don't want to know where there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. I don't want to know that, man. I don't want to know what the address for outer darkness is. Me and Aqua's going into that. The address. You Jake got the Most High's address, and you ain't pulling up. You wanna pull up on the damn corner instead, where the Most High lives. You know what I'm saying? Instead of pulling up, knocking on the door, asking to be let in. Abiding in Him. Abiding in Him. Abiding in Him. Tell you about the Spirit. Jake, he about to pull up to the Most High's street, the address. Put the street in. What's the address, bro? Yo, shoot me the address, bro. Jake put it in on the GPS. He go to the Most High's location, right? Instead of Jake pulling up to the crib, Jake get out at the end of the corner and be like, park right here. Jake post up on the corner and partying and shit, on some goofy shit. Like Jake will almost get to the truth. Like you on the street where the Most High live at, his house right there. Jake don't never go knock on the door to be let in to do what? To abide in me, abide in him. You know what I'm saying? Jake don't do that, man. Jake want to keep pulling up to their own places and shit. Airbnb and B&B parties and crap. You know what I'm saying? And Jake been banned from, they banned you being able to rent an Airbnb because of all the shootings that took place at Airbnbs now.
Right.
Jake.
Cursing the city, man.
Yeah.
Cursing the city.
Jake can't do nothing right, man. Jake can't get right, man.
That's why you give them an inch, they try to take a mile. That's everything up for everybody.
And that's why Jake will be let in. Bring that out. So, one more time, and then we got a link up.
Matthew 3:10. And now also the axe is laid unto the root of the trees. Therefore every tree which bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire.
To the fire. That's that lake of fire, man. Keep going. That same fire, man. That same fire. So black culture, Esau's commercials, you know what I'm saying? Jake's inventions is gonna get you the invitation to Yahweh Shai. It's not even an annual cookout. This is the first cookout. He's the Lord for the throw a cookout. Jake, like black culture, Jake love cookouts, man. You want to gather so much, man. All of Israel come. Hell, damn near all Israel gonna be at the cookout. And what's that cookout? That's that lake of fire, man. Brothers, I really ain't even say. I'm not even joking when I say that, but it's funny, you know. The Lord for the throw a cookout, bro. And guess what? Jake love their own songs. It's gonna be a DJ there.
It's definitely gonna be a DJ there.
It's gonna be the prophecies that men on the highways and byways and doing sit down little lessons was bringing out and trying to tell you in the middle of a mall somewhere. You know what I'm saying? No, bro, you know you an Israelite, bro. You know this place gonna be destroyed.
So come back and play on repeat.
Jake gonna be like, fuck, man, what's this loop, bro? What's this? They gonna see. Again, man, Ezra said he seen, or was that Ezekiel? He said he seen a flying sword, man. What the hell do a nuke look like? My shit done died. Somebody gotta get that. I think it's Ezekiel. It's something in 1 or something in 10. It might be 3 and 10 or 2 and 10 or 2 and 1. Just search it. Flying swords. All this. Right after we get these props. Let's get some props in real quick. We'll be on Jake ass all night. You know what I'm saying? That's why we gotta be made perfect. That's it. That's one. That's another one though.
I thought it was flaming sword.
No, that's what it is. Flaming sword and flying sword. That second verse is 15 and 41. They give the one in I think it's Ezekiel. Flaming sword.
Yeah, I started from 40 to 41.
Somebody get that flaming sword to lift it all up. You have some else? Okay. Did you finish what you was reading, or what? Bring it up. Can you see?
It's Psalm 68, verse 17. It says, the chariots,
What?
the chariots of Yahushua, or Yahweh, are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord Psalm 68, chapter 17. It says, Psalm 68, chapter 17. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. Yahushua is among them.
The Lord is among them, man. Yahushua is among them. The Lord got, Jake be like, yo, these are my cars. Jake got a car collection. They like the ultimate Jakes. Read again. He gotta listen to this.
Psalm 68, chapter 17. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000.
Lord could throw you know how Jake throw a car show? The Lord could throw a chariot show, man. A UFO, so-called UFO show.
That's like when that song related to Jake, 21 Savage, he was like, they always saying, I got a 12-car garage.
Yeah.
That's Jake. Trying to stunt.
Jake is hilarious, bro.
Really trying to stunt.
Hey, one more time, that's funny.
Psalm 68, chapter 17. It says, the chariots of the Most High are 20,000.
So the Lord the Lord about to throw a so-called car show, but it's gonna be a UFOs, Jake. So-called UFOs. They the chariots. They telling you right here what they are. They're chariots of the Most High, man. What is a chariot in ancient time? It was a vehicle that got around men of stature, men of royal class, of high class, right? It carried around the aristocrats, right? The top men, right? Julius Caesar, he had a goddamn chariot. The Pharaoh of Egypt, he had a damn chariot. King David, he had a chariot. King Solomon, he had a chariot, right? On the earth, made of wood. These are the Most High chariots. That's why the elder said by the Spirit, his next vehicle is going to be a UFO. He says it's going to be a spaceship. The Lord about to throw a car show, but it's going to be spaceships, Jake.
It says the chariots of the Most High are 20,000, and even thousands of angels. Yahushua is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place.
Yeah, the Lord is among them, man. That's it. So the Lord coming back, and it's gonna be to ultimately set this place on fire, man. I think. Did you have something next, or somebody else? Get that flaming sword.
I was holding 1 Corinthians 2:15.
What's that?
About mine. How much she like?
Go ahead. Yeah, good. It's perfect. Perfect segue.
It's 1 Corinthians 2:15.
Come on.
But he that is spiritual judgeth all things.
Come on.
Yet he himself is judged of no man.
See that? Because you're discerning everything. You're examining things. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to ultimately make sure you're in the right situation, who you need to be. You're going to slow down. The scriptures say a righteous man falleth 7 times, but get back up. So Lord, ultimately, these men, you know what I'm saying, that's doing these rap songs are righteous men, simply what's going on, you may have to just fail, right? You're like an apple that's fallen from not too far from the tree. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's kind of a ridiculous statement because you can't put it back on the tree. You know what I'm saying? So, but the scriptures say that a righteous man falleth 7 times. So, but he get back up. So that, hey, you brothers can come back from that, man. Because that is not a fruit according to the scripture, right? You know? So, that's that. Keep going on.
It says, for who hath known the mind of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua?
And that's why we can sit up here and say it's not a fruit, because we just went over it. We just found out. If you're not bringing forth fruit according to, basically it's like Jake bringing forth grapes for your house cherry tree. You know what I'm saying? The fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? So it could be a real fruit, but it ain't an actual fruit. It's not what's expected. You know?
So much better.
Yeah.
He's expecting so much better.
He's expecting cherry fruits. If I'm a cherry tree, I'm expecting cherries. You know what I'm saying? I'm not expecting oranges, Jake. Jake wanted. They said give you oranges for lemons or something. What's that saying? That shit is funny as hell. This is just too elaborative. Like, this shit is funny, man. What you got? Go ahead and go on this. These are really deep. Go to, no, I don't even remember.
This is Second Esdras, 15 to verse 40. The great and mighty clouds shall be puffed up, full of wrath, and the star that they.
One more time, read that again. That's going into the chariots.
Second Esdras 15 to 40. The great and mighty clouds shall be puffed up, full of wrath.
So, great and mighty clouds shall be puffed up and full of wrath. Okay, keep going.
And the star that they may make all the earth afraid.
And the star. And the star.
And the star.
Right? That right there. Who's the star? The star is Yahweh Shai. You see that? So, one more time from the top, right? This talking about so-called UFOs right here. These are the chariots right here. This is talking about so-called spaceships. Go ahead.
Second Esdras 15 to 40.
Yes, that's what that's going into.
I want to say
All day.
Revelation 9. Talk about how it's far from heaven.
Second Esdras.
No, that's what it is. That's what I was going to say. It's a flying scroll. That's what it is. You see a flying scroll. What the hell did that look like? They were rolling up scriptures back then. So it looked like it was white. You know what I'm saying?
Have the little
Bring it up.
stick on the side.
Zechariah 5 and 8. That's what.
Keep reading.
Yeah. See, I always, Zechariah and Ezekiel, it's like the same book. It's like they like the same prophets or something. It's crazy.
2nd Esdras 15 to 40. The great and mighty clouds shall be puffed up, full of wrath, and the star that they make all the earth afraid.
So the chariots they're gonna be on charge. They're gonna be ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Like Jake say, on charge. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna have the Lord. He gonna be on that level too. He gonna his testosterone and bravado is gonna be on such a high level, man, that Esau is gonna make. You know, that's spiritual, because that's the science of anatomy. Like, animals punk each other off their testosterone. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. So the Lord's gonna come back. We ain't seen men, and it's not even a man on the earth right now. You know, in true form, in true God form, we're gonna see men. Everybody gonna be like, your strongest men gonna be. You know what I'm saying? They testosterone is gonna be off the charts. Off the charts, man. But you gotta go into it realistically. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he gonna be so damn mad.
He said the clouds will be puffed up. That mean they gonna
like
be
the cartoons when they got smoke come out their nose.
Yeah, they testosterone they're gonna come back with deep ass voices and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna, oh man, it's gonna be heavy. One more time from the top. That's heavy, man.
2nd Esdras 15 to 40.
Yeah.
The great and mighty clouds shall be puffed up, full of wrath,
See? Okay.
and the star that they make all the earth afraid, and them that dwell therein, and they shall pour out over every high and eminent place and horrible star.
Every what?
Every high and eminent place.
See? Every high. Those that are high shall be brought low. What the scriptures say. So that's why they gonna become a pack puffed up. You know, Esau niggas, you got Edomites walking around like this.
think you
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Think of them Jersey Shore niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Extra proud.
Meatheads and shit.
Yeah, they got time to go lift every day. They swole. They got nothing to do with themselves. They got money put up. You know what I'm saying? They ain't out here looking for the defense. So it make perfect sense why Esau the way they are. They got everything. You know what I'm saying?
They set the standard.
You think of somebody
That's why the earth got to be
exactly
standard.
set the standard. So Esau got everything. They got all the money in the world, but they still dying of cancer. That's why they searching. You know, that's why they searching for that never-ending life. You know what I'm saying? That's why they want to fight the gods. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they hate us.
That's why they hate us, because they know exactly. They know exactly what we get.
That black don't crack.
They know that black don't crack.
Trying to inject their skin with all kinds of stuff.
And
Botox.
still melanin. They trying to steal our melanin.
Them spray tans.
Going into the wars, they try finding gods. They about to have space wars.
Con.
Yeah.
Into space
Con,
wars.
right?
It's a book on this called Space Wars. One of the elders from the original IUC became One West. He's high priest, damn, I forget his name. His name slips my head. Lord don't want to mention it. But they was bought out. He was heavy on the history.
You told me about that too.
Yeah, heavy on the history. I can't even think his name.
That's how you know
Josiah.
you're slipping.
High priest Josiah.
That's how you
He
slipping.
used to bring out a book on the Space Wars. You know? He saw them made books on this, man. He knows what's getting ready to happen. There's a book, we ain't write these books. They got damn weapons that basically can shoot through. It's like a celestial bullet. It's a bullet not built for a human body. It's like a gun that can destroy, but it's not for a human body. So they're gonna try to destroy something higher than a human. You know what I'm saying? A celestial body, a glorified body. Esau really know this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think, the chariots, they've been pulling up. And they manifest themselves more in certain places and to certain people.
We see like 3 or 4 of them all in one.
This dude probably seen a big ass one right above a tree.
Yeah, I watched
You probably seen 50 of them. I seen
YouTube video.
You know?
They say he got the closest encounter. You know, he was dead on. The UFO pulled up directly above him. in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do they? So they probably didn't have that happen to them, to where they didn't know what to build.
Exactly.
Because they did. By the Spirit, I'm finna go ahead. I'm finna bring forth this thing. Basically, it's gonna be by the Spirit, we call it chariot diaries. All my encounters have been recorded, every single one. Right after that, I'm gonna post the brother who brought out. Man, he did a heavy video, heavy lesson. I'm talking about it's probably it's the most it's the most expounding you can do on trying to understand the chariots. They showed Esau in the sky flying his jet fighters. No mugs go fast. He said when he was up there, they was just up there patrolling one day, because that's what they be doing when they be flying. When they ain't dropping chemtrails, they just patrolling, right? He said they was up there one day, and this like little tic-tac thing flew past them at a speed they have never seen. And it just made them rethink their whole goddamn technology. Because if you see one of those jets fly, they fly faster than goddamn anything you ever seen fly. I mean, anything you ever seen.
You gonna see it fly by you before you hear the sound of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a chariot. That's not a jet. When you say that, that hasn't been done. That's what he was explaining. You can see the goddamn the jet, but it's at a speed you've never seen. You know what I'm saying? The fucking chariot make that look like nothing. Man. That's how. I mean, they're not gonna be able to do nothing with the Lord.
It's like what they do in Star Wars. Like they got hyper speed.
Yeah. That's what that movie about.
Yeah.
I'm finna start watching that. That's what that whole shit about, man.
Yeah, and that job in Star Wars been going on for years and years. And that's what
they whole sagas for it.
All Edom knows Star Wars very well.
I was heavy in Star Wars too.
I was too.
I'm gonna get back heavy in that. I forgot about it. If I didn't know about the Spirit, I was just watching something that the brother he brought out like a example or reference in Star Wars, telling the ancient Skywalker Luke was told to use the Force. I'm about to put Shemaiah on this. You know what I'm saying? He just love that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy because the last one that they made, right? All the old Jedis that had died, right? Their force, which is their spirit, is still there.
We the Jedis.
Right. And they was talking to the girl. That was supposed to be like the last Jedi, right? They was talking to her through the spirit, helping her move how she needed to finish the job and all.
In Jeremiah 30 and 11. You hear the Spirit, that voice shaking to my heart, man, something was Jake like, man, something told me. That's your spirit talking to you. Yeah, that's heavy. That's heavy, man. Jake locked you, man. Look, yeah. Jake's drinking the wine, man. No, put it on the camera. That's heavy.
That's one of some commercial.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I be seeing all type of shit like that before, man. This is Jake mocking you, man. I mean, this is Esau.
It's Esau mocking us.
You drinking of that cup, man. You finna drink of the cup of the Lord.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
Mr.
all
Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, drinking the cup of Babylon.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
Matter of fact, Salaki, you gotta finish that, Kabar. Let him finish that and bring that out. Hey, so the nukes is in the scriptures, man. We always bring out, they ain't no always done, man. nukes in the scriptures?
Things that happen and things that shall be.
Nah, a war. You can bring out. Nah, there ain't no nuke ever happened, man. The Lord finna do something. That's why Jacob's trouble said it's gonna be a time that has not been before. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna always stay the same. The thing that has been is the thing which shall be. But the Lord about to do something new.
Because once it's been, it will always be.
But that's not the point. That's gonna stay. Adding to that doesn't change. See that? He gonna do something new that ain't been done. You know, so that don't mean reincarnation is gonna go away. That don't mean lots and certain spirits and things you may have did in the past are gonna go away. Something new gonna be added. That's all.
Right. That's like going into the Edom will still be around.
No, it's Jeremiah 31 and so like, I'll get it out. Go ahead, bro. It might be Isaiah. I'm sure. I believe it's Jeremiah. This will happen. You can't read and stay fresh in the scriptures. So brothers that's not in, this damn lockdown right now, you brothers that got time off, bro, or you got laid off, use this time to get strong and get closer to the Lord. Get strong in the scriptures, man. Because the place I'm at is considered, it's personal, but, brothers know, man.
Bring this Zechariah out real quick.
We got so much out. You want to start at 41? Going to find swords? You want to start from the top?
Yeah, you go straight to the point.
Second entrance, 15 to 41. Fire and hail and flying swords and many waters, that all fields may be full, and rivers with the abundance of great waters. Keep going.
One more time.
I got it. It's Isaiah
What is it, 31?
21. Isaiah 30, 21. Isaiah 30, 20.
It's crazy, right? I love that scripture, man. I love that scripture. That's what Jay finished that the War Bumper Show. War got heavy.
Second entrance, 15 to 40. The great mighty cloud shall be puffed up full of wrath, and the star, that they may make all the earth afraid, and them that dwell therein, and they shall pour out over every high and eminent place a horrible star.
They're going to pour out, man. So the Lord, he got destruction written that his son is really ready to come fulfill, man. Right? Because Jake don't want to fulfill what he has heard. Jake don't want to hear what we have heard,
They don't want to listen to the truth.
He's on, right, he's on high. You know what I'm saying? He's lifting up. Jake getting high.
Too proud.
Jake said, I'm trying to get closer to God, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jake just
I'm gonna
making
be the clouds.
Yeah, exactly. Jake, yeah, man.
And they shall pour out over every high and eminent place a horrible star, fire and hail, and in flying swords.
It's gonna be fucking chaos. It's gonna be this. Ezra thought he seen. Read that part again. This is what he thought he seen, man. He seen fire, hail, and what?
And flying swords.
Flying swords. So it's more than one nuke about to be shot over here, man.
Like, that's how you know you're gonna see the sky being red.
Jeremiah.
There's so much fire.
50.
You go to California, that's how it was too. All the forest fires was going on in California. The sky was looking red. Stink. All of it's gonna be red. Everywhere you're gonna be looking. It's gonna be smoky black.
That's before this bitch peeled back like a stick. what I'm saying? It's not gonna crack. You know, he said all the elements gonna melt with fervent heat. So that's anything that's composed of elements, which is everything. You fuck around, you will fuck around. Jake gonna melt. A lot of Jake gonna melt before the new king. But the new gonna come and hit. The Lord, brother said this about the spirit all the time. The Lord can leave your spirit in your body, man. It's like when Jake be stuck. It's like Jake walking around, you know, it's Jake's walking around with bullets in their head. What was that? I think that show, I used to watch this show, it was a shorty back in the day. It was it Ripley's Believe It or Not? Yeah. Mom got stabbed in their head with like a 6-inch sword. Not a sword, but it was basically a sword, a knife. And he didn't die. Remember that show, Ripley's Believe It or Not? It used to be hella freaky stuff like that. I'm sure it's still on YouTube. Ripley's Believe It or Not.
One of the little guys, Chichi, he walked around with a little bullet in his head. They couldn't take it out due to the fact it might kill him. You know what I'm saying? So he walked around the rest of his life, he got a bullet in his head.
But I mean, yeah, man, Jake. Oh man, Jake has got Jake. We know people that got the bullets in their head, but Jake got a damn knife stuck in his head. Explain that, and he didn't die. So that means the Lord can lead. Cause the Lord, He the one who causes you to die. So even if something happened to your physical, a nigga can crack your head open. But if the Lord ain't ready for you to come home, for you to die, your ass staying alive. And your whole, what's your damn medulla oblongata split? You know what I'm saying?
Sitting there pain.
That's, man. It's funny. It's shit low key. When you get deeper, it ain't even fucking funny, man. Like
that's like the that's like the scripture where they say you gonna be seeking death and not gonna find it.
But you know what? That's spiritual. Because the scriptures say, at famine and at death, ye shall laugh. See that? And that's only for who? Men of the Lord.
Pick a side.
We gonna be laughing when Jay getting fucking destroyed. You know what I'm saying? We seeing bodies drop. Because the people, you too high just to listen, bro. You already got all the money. I don't look like how you look, so you can't listen to what I'm telling you for your salvation, bro. Just how you can tell me how to go get some money, I can tell you how to not be destroyed. You see me? You know what I'm saying? Like, but Jake don't want to deal. Our people just fucking need to be destroyed, man. You know? And that's what we out here to tell you. You're gonna be destroyed by not being rooted, man. Because if you came into the truth by a rapper, yo ass, that's not your Howard shot, man. And that's not of your Howard shot. So you are a branch of now you were brought forth by something not of your Howard shot, which would be a different root. You of a different tree. We on the cherry tree. Jake over there talking about hearing the truth on the damn orange tree. You know what I'm saying? And you think you gonna take the chance on it if you want, making your own shit up, Jake. You better stick with the scriptures, man. Not trying to get that drip from your wall. You know?
Isaiah 4:6. People are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children.
So when those nukes flying, little Ray Ray and them will be stuck down here with your ass. You know what I'm saying? While men of the Lord and they families being done. You know what I'm saying? They gonna watch they love. And it ain't you don't know who that child is, man. That child could have been anybody in their past life. That's why they little ass gonna be standing there getting destroyed. You know, he could have killed the prophet in his past life. You don't know. Let that little ass body fool you, man.
I got a decent script.
Did you finish that in the second Ezra, the flying scrolls? So Ezra said he seen flying scrolls.
No, that's on
Flying swords.
Flying slock. Ezra said he seen flying swords and all that.
He had
Zechariah. I got that.
Yeah, we're going to that next. Go, but you finished that though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just want to keep bringing out the spots. Whatever y'all got, just bring that after this. No, you go ahead. Matter of fact, yeah, go ahead. We finna close out in a second, so we've been going for a minute. Yeah, brother left. So you can bring that out, and then whatever else y'all got. And then the car, he got some too.
Second Esdras 15 and 40. Go down. That's what it's saying. And they shall pour out over every high eminent place a horrible storm, fire, and hail, and flying swords, and many waters.
Crazy, it's gonna look like a goddamn. It's gonna look like that damn Full Locker commercial times 50 million.
It's really about to be that though.
And Jake out here buying Jordans. See, Jake, you
It ain't
can't buy
it
Jordans no more.
Ain't no
because the shit shut
J's.
down.
I can't say ain't no J's, but J's ain't too many J's going up.
Ain't no J's. All that shit shut down.
We dropped the same shoe.
But Jake, today mall shut down. So what? Jake can't go get no drops.
All your wants and needs gone.
We here, man.
All your wants are gone. You can't get to your needs because you're an error not knowing the scriptures.
Return to me void. Whoever got it, somebody can pull that. He said his word will go out of his mouth and it shall not return to me void. Return to me void.
Fire and hail and flying swords and many waters, that all fields may be full, and all rivers with the abundance of great waters.
Isaiah 55:11.
And they shall break down the cities and the walls, mountains and hills, trees of the wood, and the grass of the meadows, and their corn.
This shit about to destroy everything, man. These nukes is about to destroy everything, and the cherry is about to help burn this bitch down. Because they got those burning rays. You don't want to get your ass burnt by no chariot, man. That's crazy. You know? Is that it on that?
Yeah.
Go ahead and bring that out. It's hard.
Isaiah 55 and 11.
The war got that. You got to stay with that.
Isaiah 30.
No, not that either. You got both of those. What's that? Zechariah 5 and 1. Zechariah 5 and 1. Real easy. And he got the last scripture on the nukes. Yeah, you got to bring all that up.
Zechariah 5 and 1. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll.
So this is what everybody's seeing. It's one message, man. He's seen the scene. He's seen another angle of the same exact. You know, when Jake, everybody seen the fight, but Jake got to the fight late, and he was like, I seen him going to the office, and you know what I'm saying. You know, certain prophets was given the end part of it. What's gonna happen after? They probably didn't even see the fight, right? Some Aki seen when it started, then I seen the middle, so we see all the rest of that together. So his book will go into when it started and all of what he seen. Then mine will go into when I got there and all of what I seen. And then another prophet to go into what happened when they got carried to the office. That's how the scripture is written.
That's why the vision of all.
God, one vision. God.
Like how there's one God, and the word is God.
Yeah, one. God. Shemai, Yasharallah, Yahweh, Allah Yahweh, Akkad. Nope.
Zechariah 5 and 1. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll.
Looked up, and he's like, what the? He's seen a big ass roll. You know what I'm saying? That look like a roll. Right? That's the scriptures rolled up. That's it's in the scripture. That look, show him the roll. I'll show him the roll.
Show both of them first.
Put on the live.
Put on the live.
Yeah, the live going straight. It's posted as soon as we close.
It's the roll.
You know what I'm saying? That's what a roll looks like, right? A scroll.
It's from the flying scroll.
If it was flying, it'll look like that. Right? See that? Because it's from away. So you ain't gonna see the whiteness of it. But if you do, you know, it's that damn big.
Get to the next one.
Yeah.
Zechariah 5 and 2. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits.
That's what's getting ready to happen. We ain't got our sign, our damn, what's it called sign, but hey man, we just showed you on the phone, man. Keep going. This is what Zechariah seen, man.
Zechariah 5:3. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
And we know it's something bad, which a nuke would be something bad, right? You see that? That looks just like a scroll. Show that. You know what I'm saying? What would a scroll, if I'm from the ancient world, right? I had a dream. I'm going to explain it according to what the hell going on in our time. You know, man, I seen at least what I thought to be a roll. In modern time, what would a flying roll, because we can go back and see that time. They couldn't go forward and see our time, right? We go back and look at a roll, okay? What would a roll look like flying in the air? Because you're either going to say some simple shit like a plane that crashes. Because why you would have to say it crashed, because it's going to say something bad is brought forth through that flying sword, right? So what would that be modernly? That would be a damn missile. A scroll flying through the air in modern times now would look like a missile. And we just went into it simple. So brothers not making this up, man. Repent. For the kingdom is at hand, man. Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Native American Indians, the so-called Latinos.
Zechariah 5:3, continue. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off.
See? If you ain't coming to this truth the right way, you came up some other way, you didn't come through the front door, which the house out is that door, you're going to be cut off. Because you ain't supposed to be in here. The bouncers didn't let you in. You think an Israelite can't even get in their own kingdom through any other way besides that gate with their tribe name on it, those 12 gates. You ain't getting into the kingdom any other way besides those 12 gates. What did it say is in front of the 12 gates? 12 angels. So bouncers, man. Right? You're going to find out your ass is down. Hey, man, let's keep moving.
For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off. This is Zechariah 5:3. Continue. As on this side, according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off. As on that side, according to it.
See? So this is the curse for all these people that's going the hell off. You finna eat a nuke. Oh my! You know what I'm saying? Some Sarah Connor type guy. Judgment Day. What is that? Final Terminator? Some shit it's called?
Salvation.
Yeah, Terminator Salvation. Look, you saw no description, right?
They looking for it.
Black Adam getting ready to come out. Fucking Black Adam. Black Adam. Are you serious?
Zechariah 5:4.
Black Adam coming soon, man. That's so subliminal, man. That shit is just, oh, go ahead.
Zechariah 5:4. I will bring it forth, saith Yahweh of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name.
That's these false ass pastors. These Israelite jakes that don't know nothing. They went to seminary school. They drunk of Esau's philosophy. Love all. And love everybody superior. I can go into it.
And
So we supposed to be out here. You see that? Jake said we could be over here having a loud session. You know what I'm saying? Why you walk your ass over here, Jake? The Jake cut. Go ahead.
it's the real loud.
You know it ain't no loud over there, man.
And it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof, and the stones thereof.
Ooh, so if your shit made up, if you got a safe house, if you got a mansion, if you got marble floors, cherry woods, eating good, cherry wood cabinets, Xbox.
All of that.
He said, I got a knot in my pocket. He said, size of an Xbox. All that shit finna go in the garbage, man. You know what I'm saying?
It will be consumed. Shall consume it
Hey, Jake, simple.
with the timber. thereof,
That nigga camera is, oh man, go ahead.
thereof, and the stones thereof.
Stone, man. So no matter what your joint made out of, it's going down.
Zechariah 5:5. Then the angel that talketh with me went forth and said unto me, lift up now thine eyes
We're gonna see something else.
and see what is that goeth forth.
Oh man.
Zechariah 5:6.
Yeah.
And I said, what is it?
He didn't know, man.
And he said, this is an ephah that goeth forth. He said, moreover,
And that's a certain balance. You click that word ephah, somebody can bring it out.
I got it.
It's going into a measure.
Ephah or ephah.
What is it? EPHAA? AH?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going into a balance or a basket.
Is of Egyptian revision, an ephah or measure for grain, hence a measure in general. So it's a measure generally.
So the father finna give your ass a portion. He finna give you a piece of his mind.
Just a little piece of it.
A piece.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. Just a little.
That nigga said, and then a piece of
God. Zechariah 5:6. And I said, what is it?
Oh, it's crazy.
And he said, this is an ephah that goeth forth. So just a little bit
Jake, hey,
that's going forth. Go ahead.
he finna break you off. Yo, let me get some of that. Jake always talking about, let me get some. You got a nutty buddy, Jake. Nasty ass hands. Break some off. The Lord is Jake, bro. No, the Lord is Jake, bro.
Man.
Oh man, he the
Man,
ultimate
man.
Jake. He said, there's another reference that just hit my memory, man. Oh, this is crazy.
This is Zechariah 5:6. He said,
Oh, a Kit Kat. Esau talks a lot.
break me up a piece. Go
Yeah,
ahead. Go
that
ahead.
Kit Kat bar, man. Break me off a piece. That's what the ephah is.
It's a
So
little
it's a
ephah.
piece.
Just break me off an ephah that Kit Kat bar.
Look, he said what you seeing is just a piece of what they gonna get. So when a lot of these Edomites get destroyed, right? Even Jake, they all coming right back.
Exactly.
You coming back to the kingdom
For more.
as a baby.
You gonna be that man up there asking, is this over with? Are we done yet?
A lot of these old pastors, right? That's too high and mighty to listen to you. You gonna be our sons by the spirit and power of our bodies every other side.
Asking for
Yeah, exactly. Gonna walk around like
Up. Look,
damn hands up. It's like, this is how they gonna be. That's somebody. Hey, you don't know who that was. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
This is heavy, man.
Heavy.
You got the truth now.
All the pastors that don't be reading the book how the book said to read it. Hey, they gonna read half a scripture and then try to give a whole sermon based off of how they feel a story should go about.
How many scriptures you done brought out? You can't even count.
Let me read this.
And then we even forgot half
We
the
in the
ones
book.
we gonna bring
We in the
out.
book more than we out trying to say something. We
Yeah.
in the book.
I'm gonna read Isaiah 29:11 just to go over it. Like I said.
No, don't even go into it. Don't even go into it.
It's too much.
Stay with the prophecy.
It's Isaiah. I'm just saying. It's clear cut. It's just saying. It's a book that's locked. That's all I want to get.
man.
It's a book that's locked.
Get 29 to 10. Whom shall he teach understanding? What are you gonna give? Cause hey, Jake gotta come in. You know what I'm saying? Whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Cause you can't look. Oh, that's so spiritual. He said, whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Him that is drawn from the breast. So you gonna get it when you brought back as a baby on that titty, Jake.
Exactly. You gotta be a kid.
Elder pastor. You got all these Catholic, Christian, fucking deacons and shit. They gotta get put back on the titty, right? Physically and spiritually.
You lost already.
Cause you're gonna grow up as one of the men you was rejecting, son, and he gonna teach you the right way now. You ain't gonna have a choice but to get it. They say train up a child in the way that he shall go, and when he is old, he shall not depart from it. Out of there. And we gonna be perfect. So there's no way I'm gonna teach you some bullshit.
Give them the right of correction.
Yeah. beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't gonna go off because they gonna be perfect. They babies of elect men. And not bugged out women no more. Our women are gonna be the daughters of gods. You're gonna constantly be taking new women probably every day. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's daughter grew up. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna go back to the original customs. You know what I'm saying? So when that daughter ready, she finna get married off. A lot of them gonna be, it just depends on the age. But
You're gonna be fruitful and multiply.
it's so crazy when you try to wrap your head around it. We gonna be immortal, so you're not even gonna age. So it's crazy.
That's how we gonna be looking like how we do now. We're gonna be like 600 years.
Oh man, dude, you ain't gonna stop populating, man. That's what them planets about. I'm gonna keep having kids forever.
You seen what's it called? Sister Wives. It's some Esau dude. He got 4 wives, right? This man got like over like 12, 15. Probably like 20 something kids, man. Like that's Esau.
It's a dude.
Right.
It's
It's
literally.
like over
Bro, you gotta see this. You gotta see this Edomite though.
This the good news, man. It say, woe to me if I preach not the gospel. This the good news, man. It say, a little one shall become 1,000, man. I think that's Isaiah, was it 59? Is it 59 and 20? Something like that? A little one shall become 1,000. Why? Because so many of our people are finna get ready to die that your ass gonna have to become a nation again. And yourself. You gonna have to become a nation. Say, Lord, we all admit of the Lord. Lord willing, right? A war gonna have so many kids, he gonna become a nation. A bar gonna have so many kids, he gonna become a nation. A war gonna have so many kids, he gonna become a nation. Shariat gonna have so many kids, he'll become a nation. The car gonna have so many kids, he's gonna become a nation in his own right. That's just our brothers. He said you're not supposed to build chariot.
That's crazy.
Ain't nothing in the sky, bro.
Too.
Bro, ain't no stars up. And that was not there. I've been looking over there, I don't know how long. Chariot.
You watching?
And it's glistening. They watching us, man. That's what we fighting for, man. To be up there with them. I ain't gotta pay bills with them. I ain't gotta wake up in the morning. And I'm immortal.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, all the women.
Too, a lot of these pastors.
Keep the law. No, I'm talking about keeping the law. Everything. Look, now it's gone. Cloud covering.
I was gonna say, you said our spirit bears witness to what we were doing in our past lives. So a lot of these pastors, most likely from the Greek Empire, from the Roman Empire. That's why the priests are so hard.
Exactly. And they bear witness with them always being fuck niggas, basically. Coons. Yeah, damn coons.
Tabali's a town 20 miles east of Rome. That's what you about to know. Tabali. It's a town 20 miles to the east of Rome.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What made you look that up?
I don't know. Experience.
Hold on, look at the arrow. The arrow
East.
pointing
It's
west.
pointing east.
The arrow pointing west.
Yeah, because that's east. Oh, man.
Look what wrong with BA, y'all.
Alright. You say east.
It says a summer
Rome will
resort.
be that good casino.
It says a summer resort during the Roman Empire.
Look at the that's why I wanted to teach over here, because look at the architecture. That's how we know we're in Rome all over again. We like we back in the ancient world. This is how Rome look, with cathedrals and pillars. Yeah. That's exactly what this is, aqueducts.
A lot of spirit.
Yeah, we supposed to be alright. 100%. Look, basement of the dead. You know what I'm saying? Traditional Irish dances. We're the real Irish people. We're not Irish. We're the real Irish. You know what I'm saying? Irish mean black, which is everybody up here. Irish mean dark. You know what I'm saying?
That's where they got the word for it, saying Irish.
Yeah, it's just like Jewish. They're not Jews, they're Jewish, they're like
Everything is a conjunction.
They
You
say
got your
something.
you got your prefix, you got your suffix. You know those from the middle, they can do something.
Like how they do the show Blackish, right? In the beginning, they show the definition. You know what I'm saying?
Then they go and say
And
ish.
now you tell me
Sort of.
the elders and apostles ain't the real men of the Lord.
Listen to that. Yiddish.
Yeah.
Jew-ish.
And, it's funny. That really speaks for the whole show itself. That's it's black people, right? But they still following the ways of the Gentiles. You know what I'm saying? Going into Babylon. That's the ish. They say you're not all the way. You're not being your true
Shalom.
self. You're all the way.
That's what his dilemma was with his kids.
Man.
Like,
We get back into the Zechariah.
Yeah, go ahead. How much more you got on it? Yeah, you gotta keep going. Yeah, that's it on that, man. So, hey, the Lord about to come destroy this place, man. The angels, gonna be on go. And hey, the chariots don't need gas. You know what I'm saying? They don't operate. We don't even know how they operate. We gonna get on one and be like, we ain't gonna know how to sit down on one. We gonna be like, I be watching about
lay back.
y'all ever seen that joint on YouTube? It's like niggas be doing pranks and shit. They be basically, this is my car.
oh, this your car?
Try to act like they a bum at first. I'm gonna send it to y'all.
Right,
They just showed the spirit of these women, bro.
Exactly.
It's heavy.
Females hop in. Well, they swerve you at first.
Yeah.
Then you walk up, go to the car.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hop in your Ferrari, go past it again.
And they get
And they
up.
go every time. Every
They
time.
be cheating on their man. And you be
wait.
like, I thought they be like, the reason why I want to talk to you, they say some shit like, I got a man.
Yeah,
And then you be like, I thought you got a man.
Woman had a
They
kid.
be like, well, we ain't got nothing to do with this.
Oh,
Just
man,
so they can get a
baby.
fucking car, bro. Bro, every single one. I'm talking about it's super. I should have been did a lesson on that. Cause it shows, man. Not one. He said Solomon said he ain't found one right, bro. Not one, bro.
One girl, she had her man with her, right? And the man rocking the baby in the stroller, right? And she go get in the car, and he like, babe, what?
Wow.
What happened? You know what I'm saying? And then he told her like, nah, this is a prank. Just so that she would go through it, right? And he take dude out with him.
Gold digger shit, yep.
He dude leave him, go out with him.
I think the dude named Joel TV. If I forget to send it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm telling you, it's heavy. But my point of that is the woman that go up to the car, and then he be like, man, you don't even know how to, because he have a Lamborghini or something. He be like, you don't even know how to open this. He's like, nah, you gotta show me how to open it. That's how we gonna be on the chariots. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be like, you don't even know what to say. You know?
He gonna be thinking the door open sideways, but it's just that butterfly door.
You don't even know how you gonna be maneuvering in that time. Like, our body might work different. You don't even know. Like, that's crazy, man. You know? Bring that out in the car. Last scripture on it.
Jeremiah 51, verse 1. Thus saith Yahushua, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst of them, and rise up against me, a destroying wind.
Ooh, so the Most High said he's gonna rise up against that same land that he's formed as a cup, right? And it's like if you took a cup and you made it out of mud, right? And you just poured some water in it. You're not gonna drink straight water. You're gonna be drinking what that land is. With that mud, you're gonna be drinking dirt water. So that's if he turned Babylon a place, formed it into the same thing. He forms it into a cup and he just pours I guess men that are able to talk into it. They're gonna talk the words that come. They're gonna talk dirt. You know what I'm saying? Because their mouth is in that cup. So they're gonna talk everything that's of Babylon, which is so that's the same place that's written right here to be destroyed. One more time, we got
Jeremiah 51, verse 1. Thus saith Yahushua, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell.
Not Yahushua, it's Yahweh, all caps in this Old Testament.
Jeremiah 51, verse 1. Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst of them, and rise up against me.
See, you're gonna rise up, you say, go ahead. And everybody that's rising up is all these people that keep provoking the Lord, man. Right? That keep going against his people. That's oppressing his people. Right? That's going against the men of the Lord. That's, Lord willing, those men, men out hitting the highways and byways, and coming into this thing full force, man. Right? All in.
It's a destroying wind.
A what?
A destroying wind.
Now, if something's flying through the sky that's big as hell, right? And it's traveling because it was propelled, it was projected, it was that's the word I'm looking off. Yeah, prepared for liftoff. It was shot off, right? What's going to be created behind that thing shot off? A wind, man. And it's going to be a certain type of wind because that nuke is meant to destroy. Thus, you're destroying wind. Go ahead.
Verse 2. I will send unto Babylon fanners.
Fanners. Keep going.
That shall fan her.
Now, what happened when you blow on a fire? That's a third. See that?
Beating the fire with that wind.
Yeah. That's fucking these other damn countries that probably follow the lead of Russia. They ain't no problem. Because they tell you in, what is that? Ezekiel, what is that, the 38th chapter? Persia, Magog, and Libya, right? They're going to round up. And he's going to use Russia to do it. So all this shutdown shit going on, hey, this bitch still got to be destroyed by fire. That chip still got to come. This famine of the world still got to come, right? Go ahead.
Shall fan her. And shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble, it shall be against her round about.
It says shall fan her. So they're gonna bring fuel to the fire. You know what I'm saying? You already got one place trying to destroy this place. More places are gonna round together and they're gonna try to destroy it. So they're gonna bring fuel to the fire. They're gonna bring more wind, right? Because what am I breathing? A wind. You know what I'm saying? I'm blowing a wind on this. You know what I'm saying? So that's likening it to other nations. That's going to just add fuel to the fire with more winds, with more destroying winds. And thus, that links up with the second Ezra, what is that, the 1541? He's seeing flying, plural, swords. Flying swords, right? There you go, man. Those the fanners, and etc., man. And then you link that right up. Well, okay, who are the fanners? Ezekiel 38. You know what I'm saying? Nukes is in the place where it's gonna be destroyed by fire, man. You know? And that's the spirit you were always feeling, knowing someone right about this place, knowing you was always different. That's that little voice in your head. You can bring it out away. Isaiah 30 and 21.
This right here.
It's Isaiah 30 and 20. It says, and though Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai give you the bread of adversity, the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore. But thine eyes shall see thy teachers, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way.
This is the what?
This is the way.
Bunch of garments.
Walk ye in it. When ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left.
See that? So one more time, put on that part, or what was that?
Isaiah 30 and 21. And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. When ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left.
So that's that little voice. You know when Jake be like, one more time on that, so everybody can hear that. I know everybody.
Isaiah 30 and 21. And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. When ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left.
That's that little voice. You know when you be like, man, something told me not to go that way. That's that spirit. That's that, what you say, somebody was talking to them from the dead or something like that. You said that was a show or something, right? There was somebody talking to them. You said was somebody talking to them from the dead? No, Kabaro saying that. He was just saying, something. No, Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars. Yeah.
That's what
It was all the old Jedi's that had died. Right, their spirit was still there to be able to talk to her through the Force. It was really the spirit.
It's like holographic, right? They're
Yeah.
basically talking to holographic, like the prophets.
Right.
Talking to prophets.
You know, Yoda. Right there too.
Yeah, you said somebody died. You what you said? You said close out in a second.
When somebody died in Star Wars, the Force of them is still there. Because they say the Force is with everybody.
That spirit, basically. Force is a spirit.
You know what I'm saying? So that's that in the time of need, when she was, in the time of need, all the old Jedi's that have passed was there to talk to her, help her, and guide her in the right way.
From the ancient ancestors. And from the prophets. We can go into Ezekiel, he talks to us. We go into Zechariah, he talks to us. We go into
Yo, it's the whole beaver, bro.
bro, the scriptures, hey, somebody pull out, they shall remove out of their place. The animals shall remove out of their place. Hey, bro, Jumanji finna happen, bro. And he was looking at us, bro.
Man, he was looking at us, bro. Hey, look, you was talking about how you see him in the water,
he
too.
hop, he finna hop. He finna, somebody, Blake Griffin, windmill.
I ain't never just seen one of them in person like that, bro. That's crazy.
He got rise. He got rise.
His ass finna hop over a kid.
He was the back.
Hey, yeah, the animals shall remove out of their place. That's prophecy, man.
Probably smell the incense. That's probably what got him over here.
This is the incense, this word. I don't, hey, man. You definitely have to eat. I ain't never seen no damn people.
Listen, I swear.
What y'all doing? Keep on preaching, brothers. Keep on preaching, brothers.
Probably would have got a little closer, man.
He melanated
I just
too,
seen it in the
big
corner of
bro.
my eye, man. I'm really saying something a little bit closer. Back over there, I'm like, oh, I never seen him.
Come on, big. I like the rock. I didn't know what the hell it
Well,
was.
that's why I was thinking. I'm thinking it's a rocket first, but I look at it, I'm like, it's a holy.
We should have keep it on the live. Man, that's crazy, man.
That's it. I get it.
No, you can't get it now. Oh, no. That boy was right here.
Man.
And then he's standing here like, look at my guy, look at that.
Basically, yeah, nigga, understood. Wow.
See, that's why you gotta come out of that old spirit and understand things. You know, Jake would tweak, almost tweaked just now. some old man shit. What the fuck? Some goddamn people. What are you doing?
Man, bite though, that's all I need to do.
What you niggas got to do with me?
Lord sent him up here, man.
That's crazy. Look, he probably came out from the flood.
And,
Go back in.
and he actually stopped over here though. Yeah, he did. He just jumped in. I seen him.
Pulled up.
I said,
That's Wisconsin. We done had ducks pull up on us.
It's prophetic.
move out of their place.
It's something we constantly seeing too.
Out of their
Yeah,
place.
You seen ducks sitting by us. I was at the old spot too.
We even seen dead animals like
Chipmunk, whatever. I was just out on the street, sitting there. You seen all these slugs coming out. Man, he was overly close, man.
It's hella spiritual tonight. About experience something, literally something. That's that something. You're like, I don't know, something just told me to. That's the spirit. That's that little voice. It said, this is the way, walk in it. So you went ahead, you went to, whatever you went to, and you found that out. And that was hella diligent. And then that linked right up immediately with what he had just said. We over here in the spirit, we look up, this damn beaver standing there looking at us. Like, what the fuck?
Listening.
Bro, this is nuts. And everybody look at us as regular men. But he looked at us as a peculiar. Like, bro, you got one duty. That's to get your ass in the water and go wherever you're going. What you stopping looking for? Like, you
He's
can talk.
supposed to collect wood and build a dam. Yes, man.
He stopped and looked over here.
We're supposed to be looking at
We are. We trees.
Wow, I
We wood.
was just gonna say. That's crazy.
He came to
He see some wood over here. He said, it sounds like some fine wood.
Those are living trees.
Went up on the car's leg.
Then he couldn't. They probably can smell wood too. This wood.
He said, what kind of wood y'all got over there? Prophetic over there.
Build me a cherry cabinet. Cherry cabinet. You know what I'm saying? Size of the section box.
That's what they built the temple with. You know what I'm saying? That's what they built the temple with over there.
Like a fool's dog.
That's
He's
man.
bigger
Hey,
than
man, look, so men looked at his trees and they built the temple.
Right. Strongest street beavers. Hey, beavers are builders. Take ye. Somebody take ye what you build upon. Take ye heed to what you build upon. Oh man, that's crazy.
They build their own structures. They build their own structures.
And that we will be used to be a part to help the building stand. We're that wood.
Exactly.
So that's why he's looking at us. Like, man, I can use y'all. Y'all sturdy, y'all solid, y'all upright. You know what I'm saying?
I look, he probably scared him when I pointed him out.
He didn't look like he was scared. He got like he's that boy. That boy, you look at me for keep teaching.
I know you seen the video, bro. Posted.
I just seen an old beaver.
Jake what was it? Queens. It's my hood. Had that one rocking.
Yeah.
The beaver the same. Man, you know he's like shot. That's his hood.
He said, y'all came out of my streets.
That's his streets, man.
Now remember I said I seen earlier something get in the water.
Yeah.
It wasn't that beaver. Y'all have seen that. Look at Jake. He's back and forth, but he wanted one time come over here and see what the people doing.
It might be something. I don't think it's something like that.
Right. I'm going out slow down.
Probably not. As soon as y'all start doing the books,
Yeah, that's when he left.
He said, I got 5 minutes. I'll be back out here.
Brothers, y'all doing y'all big.
Anybody found that?
I can't find it.
Build upon.
Yeah, take the heat what you build upon. Go all the way to the New Testament.
You gotta stay with David, though.
I'm on my leg, though. It's my jeans.
You just see a beaver, so we bring this out real quick. Go ahead.
Yeah, I used to think that too.
Salawam. Go ahead.
Romans 15 and 20. Yeah. So have I strived to preach the gospel? Not. Go ahead. Romans 15 and 20.
That's the good news, though.
Yeah. So have I strived to preach the gospel?
This is why you striving to preach the gospel. You want to get to telling Jake the good news that's coming. Not just nuclear bombs finna hit everybody. You know what I'm saying? No, we got a kingdom coming. We got immortality coming. We went into it. You know what I'm saying? That's the promises, man. That's why. So you strive to do that, right? And that's another part of this truth. We're striving to preach the good news because that's another thing that brought you in. Bro, we gonna make it, bro. You're not supposed to be working for Esau. Yo, the so-called white man, he Esau, man. You know what I'm saying? You're an Israelite. You're the chosen people of God. You showing brothers Deuteronomy 7 and 6. That's all good news, man. All of that is good news. That's not. All that's good news. But
We found ourselves. What's that? The whole thing in America is a big identity crisis.
Right.
So,
everybody. Well, nobody know who they are actually. So
They don't know where they came from.
We get reconciliation.
And that's why we go into prophecy and niggas being destroyed so much, because this shit gotta be destroyed. I think Rick Ross, fat behind, said that. He said, what he said? He said, something about you gotta destroy the bill. He did say that. He said something just like that. He said, I forget what it is. He said it don't matter, but you know that it's the saying. gotta that's the process of building. You gotta destroy it first. You know what I'm saying?
Break something down.
Yeah, build it up. You know?
You gonna build a house like the people that you gotta go break something down.
Yeah.
Build something up.
That's how the Musa work. That's how the Musa work.
We see
Five gerbil.
That's the furnace of affliction, you know.
I don't know. This shit, it's like we're in an enchanted forest tonight. I don't know what this is.
it's Jumanji, bro. It's Jumanji.
That's what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find that scripture. My phone did. The animals shall remove out of their places. That's prophecy. Damn beaver pulled up. A whole big dumb beaver. Look, it's back. It's back, y'all. Oh man. Hey, we finna get this on. Hey, hit that low pop. Hit that close on it. Hit that close on it. Hurry up. Close. Hey, let that boy come all the way up there. It's a beaver, right?
I got it.
And it's spiritual because beavers are builders, and we liken unto right there. You're gonna see it. It's worded in a way. See it walking? No, it's good, it's good. Leave it right here. Leave it right here. Yeah, it's good. We liken unto builders, man. No, we're liking unto the trees. And trees is what beavers use to build. So the beaver, it stopped, which it's doing now. It stopped and it's just looking at us. I've never seen a beaver in my life, you know, in person. Humongous beaver, man. You know, and the scriptures tell us that we trees, man. You know, we branches. You know, how shall I say, he the root. It done stopped. He ain't trying to be on camera. No, he ain't even looking. Yeah, it's right there, man. The head goes moving. See it? It's a beaver, man. We by a river walk. Man, this mug is humongous, man. That's the reason he's coming over. Hey man, you got any more scriptures? Did you find it?
I couldn't find it.
Animal, did you Google it? Animals shall remove out of their place. Animals shall remove out of their place.
A couple beavers over there looking.
Put it in the pocket. I don't know if it say animal or beast.
Is that going into Syria? Syria?
No. So the Syrian?
Yeah. Your name. No. Solomon. You were bringing animals back and forth.
No, not that. Some of the kings. Some of the kings. Yes. That's it. That's it. That's it. Bring it up. Oh, man. I'm not giving to you all the way.
That was good.
Bring that up. Hey, that's what you finna see, man. Motherfuckers talk about they seeing goddamn leopards. They said it was an article that was released. Nah, not that. It was 500. They said during this lockdown, Russia's supposed to let out 500 lions so people stay in their house. And I had looked it up, but it didn't look credible. Like YouTube real quick. 500 animals Russia. Bring that out, I think the elder Yashawama, he how I seen that and I looked into it.
We dropped on the street the other day, see some deer. It's on the side of the road.
Put 500. You ain't gotta put 100. Russia. What you say, huh? We'll bring that out, bro. That second image. Oh, bring it up. We got somebody in.
This is Second Esdras, chapter 5, verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places. And the fire
So
shall be.
That's prophecy. Everybody confused with what the hell is going on. So we can see that going on right now. Go ahead.
And the fire shall be offset out again. And the wild beasts shall change their places.
One more time, Rock.
And the fire shall be offset out again. And the wild beasts shall change their places.
So one more time, this is prophecy, man. And this is the article, the report. Supposedly Russia released 500 to 800. And what I've seen originally was 500 lions. So people will stay in their house. Stop roaming during this lockdown. Okay?
And the fire shall be offset out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places.
So they're gonna stop being in the natural habitat they're supposed to be in. You come around, wake up and see goddamn gorillas. You know what I'm saying? The Lord can make that happen.
They said they
Zoos.
the one that got out of the zoo, he was just roaming around the street.
Who's this?
He was a public.
So when?
Yeah. Like,
It's recent.
yeah.
Oh,
Like,
man.
I was there yesterday. I was just like, what's happening?
What the first part say again? What you heard? You heard what Akira said? He said, "What's happening?"
Right.
What it say?
There shall be a confusion also in many places.
You know, and that's the first thing Jake do. Jake is confused. Jake be like, "What the fuck?"
That's a goddamn firecracker.
You know what I'm saying?
That video that you
Hey,
showed.
man. Can't make this up.
Man, for real.
What the hell is that? That's a wolf.
Little coyote.
Wow. Oh, damn, that's what you was talking about? Oh, you ain't never seen that. You gotta send that. That's a lesson all day. I would have been brought that up.
Yeah, see that? You see some deer out on the side of the road during the day.
You sitting on that. That's a lesson. Man. That's talent, Doc. Bring that out, man. That's crazy. You recorded this? Oh, man. Shit. That's crazy. That's heavy. Like, you seen it. So I got yeah, man, we still here, you know?
The water, the bridge right there.
Anybody else that got a dragon thing I want to bring up, man? Fucking good ass alligators.
Yeah, that's how I think it was.
Hey,
I was
man.
like, what?
Nah, we just good. Anybody else got anything else? Any other scriptures, brothers, you home? Anything? We've been going for about 3 hours.
Y'all brothers gotta repent, come back into this truth, man. Follow his law, statutes, and commandments. I got one right here.
Yeah, that's your how about you how shop, man. It's more detailed than just, brothers telling you gotta keep the laws, you know what I'm saying? But, you gotta come into this thing with fear. And fear is doing what the Lord tells you, man.
That's wisdom right there. Fear of the Lord is wisdom.
Doing something. That's how you know you fear.
Well,
That's all.
too. That's all. I got Sirach 17, verse 24. But unto them that repent, he granteth them return, and comfort those that failed in patience. Return unto the Lord, and forsake thy sins. Make thy prayers before his face, and offend less.
See, offend less. What's that?
Sirach 17.
Offend less, man. So it's not you gonna repent and you're gonna become perfect. No, you're gonna walk and strive to perfection. You're gonna mortify the old man. You never caught that out. That build upon. Yeah, the Beaver. Yeah, you never caught that.
Yeah, there's a Beaver book.
Yeah.
I want to go off of that. I said, read that again for me. I gotta.
Return unto the Lord. So like I said, Sirach 17:28. Return unto the Lord, and forsake thy sins. Make thy prayers before his face, and offend less.
That's what it's all about. It's about offending less, man. Not constantly doing the same things at the same level. You know what I'm saying? So if you struggling with something, you should be struggling with that less. Week by week. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it realistic. Day by day, you know?
Just a link to that. Matthew 13 and 41. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend in them which they do iniquity.
So he ain't, if you ain't repented, you still not offending less.
The next verse goes with that too.
You're gonna be gathered, and what we doing, Lord? What we doing? Your ass going to the fire. That's where you're going, man. You going to outer darkness, right? There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
There should be wailing and the gnashing of teeth. Go ahead.
Sirach 17:26. Turn again to the Most High. Turn again to the Most High, and turn away from iniquity. For he will lead thee out of darkness into the light.
So that's the light. This truth is the light, man. You stand on the light pole right now, right? All right?
Into the light of health, and hate thou abomination remitly.
See, you gotta hate, man. You gotta hate. So that's what it just said, right? Read that last part again. Come on, focus this up.
And hate thou abomination.
So you're supposed to hate faggots. You're supposed to hate all the wicked shit you did. You're supposed to fucking hate this damn Edomite, man. Because he the one the reason why all this damn iniquity in the earth. Right? Proud. So you gotta hate, man. You can't just love. Right? You love because you hate. Because you hate not loving. You know? So that's that. Anybody got anything else?
Sirach 6:37.
Yeah.
This Sirach chapter 6 verse 37. Let thy mind be upon the ordinance of the Lord.
See, we gotta be worried about what the Lord wants us to do. We got another Shabbat coming up, man. A lot of you brothers is off work now, man. So ain't no excuse for you not to be offended less and getting better in this truth. If you're in this truth or coming into this truth, your ass not at home, at work for a reason. It's a big opportunity for a lot of brothers to come into the truth right now, man. And we getting closer and closer to the Lord sealing the elect being completely sealed, man. Because you can tell by the prophecies. This is it, man. Somebody get Habakkuk 2 and 10. We're gonna close out with that. Go ahead.
And meditate continually in his commandments. He shall establish thine heart, and give thee wisdom at thine own desire.
That's it, man. He's gonna give you wisdom at your own desire after you meditate. He's gonna give you everything you want to understand about certain things, right? To a degree, right? Once you turn back to him, you gotta start to further get higher on the level. You gotta be keeping the commandments. If you ain't keeping the Shabbat, another thing, brother. You brothers that's busting nuts. If you're not busting a nut, these are commandments I know every brother can keep. You unclean when you release a seed, a copulation, whatever you want to call it, right? You gotta go clean your body right after. You can hop straight in the shower, just throw some water on you. You gotta go throw on soap and all that. You just gotta just throw the water on yourself. That cleansing agent. Or you can get a bottle and you can spray yourself. You know what I'm saying? Spray your whole body, head, everything. You know what I'm saying? Or you can just go to the sink, wash up real quick, and you're unclean to the evening. But a lot of brothers don't know that. A lot of brothers not keeping that. And that's something a lot of brothers can keep, man. Right? When the Lord had first before he gave us the commandments to, since he talking about that spiritually, right? Before he gave gave the commandments to Masha to relay the message to us, he told Masha, yo, before this, 3 days before I come down to y'all in these ships, right? And it's gonna be crazy when I come. Clean, wash our clothes, and come not at your women. Don't deal with your woman, because you will be unclean. And that also shows you having clean clothes is spiritual too. So we really clean people. You know what I'm saying? But you don't come at your woman because we don't understand the science behind it. Maybe brother could look into it. Ain't nobody ever brought it out. What makes you unclean when deal with a woman bust? Because it's the busting part. It's not even the fact that you deal with a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when she's on her menstrual, she clean. You're not even supposed to be amongst that woman. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no hugging, ain't no kissing during that time. She's supposed to be sleeping on the couch somewhere. You know what I'm saying? If you got that situation. You know? If she can take her ass somewhere else, that's really what you should do. You know what I'm saying? Because in the ancient world, the woman would be put out. She would be put away 7 days. She would come back. You know what I'm saying? They're unclean. So you're unclean when you deal with a woman, and that's something I know brothers can keep. So if you're wondering why you ain't abounding on the level, it's probably because you ain't offending less and doing more of what the Most High told you to do that you could. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do everything, which is why we know we need different bodies. So these brothers got anything else?
I'm holding having two saying.
Whoever want to bring it up. You got anything else? Go ahead. Yeah, have a few too. No, you go ahead.
There's so much in Iraq, man. It's Iraq chapter 5 and 10. Be steadfast in thy understanding, and let thy word be the same. Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere. See that one right there.
And that's a fact. Let that understanding be the same. Jake want to reinvent the wheel, like we was going into. Know the root wax old. You know what I'm saying? Let that understanding, you stay in it. You stay with it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, the Lord understanding, not thy own.
Hey, it's like that Music Soul Child song, that I'll love you till your head turns gray. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, the Lord said that, man, but you niggas want to turn on the Lord because you can't wait for the Lord to get here. You niggas ain't got patience. And that's what he just brought out. You that failed in patience. He gonna come right when you at the end. He know our strength. He know we can take a little bit more. So that's why he ain't here yet. That's why he ain't made that prophet come forth yet. That was the end, the ultimate prophecies. But he getting it there because we obviously being weakened. We're weakening in the strength right now. We can't carry this load no more, Lord. You said you was gonna come, Lord. You said you was gonna save us, Lord. The scriptures say the Lord is a man that he shouldn't lie. Elder Gabar brought that out by the Spirit. The scriptures tell you that Isaiah was at 46 and 22 or something like that. The Lord told you to remind him. You know what I'm saying? It's like when your children remind you, like, you said you was gonna, you know what I'm saying? Jake, 2 pounds of bag. That's our Father. You said you was gonna come get us, Lord. You said you told us to keep doing this and exalt your name until you make Israel praise, Jerusalem a praise in the earth. You said that, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? That's what he wants. Not down here thinking you keep paying your bill. I gotta get a little more sleep. That's why we still fucking here. You know what I'm saying? And these prophecies is tearing you. Let's close out, man. 2 and 10, whoever got it. Habakkuk.
It's Habakkuk 2 and 10.
Con.
Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people,
Let me see that.
and hast sinned against thy soul.
It's Locky. I said 2 and 10. 2 and 1. Con. It's Locky.
Habakkuk 2 and 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower,
We're on that watch right now. We're on that tower. Go ahead.
and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Because the answer to the tongue is from the Lord. That when he speaketh in your ear, you yell on the rooftop. So when the Lord show you something, give you something, you're supposed to bring that out. Because he going to come back and be like, yo, why you ain't bringing that out? The Lord going to fucking kill you, man. And can't nobody deliver you out of the Lord's hand. It's a terrible thing to be delivered into the Lord's hand, man. Let's keep going.
And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain.
He told you that. So you better write the vision. How do you write the vision? You come out to the highways and byways. Somebody get real quick, last scripture. My tongue is the pen of a ready writer. It's in Psalms. He said, my tongue is the pen of a ready writer. So you got to read that one more time from the top. Pen of a ready writer. Real quick. Real link up.
Habakkuk 2 and 1.
Real quick link up.
I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower,
You got it. Pen of a ready
and
writer.
will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables,
How you do that, Lord? Go ahead.
that he may run that readeth it.
Bring it out, Mark.
Psalms 45 and 1.
Yahweh told Habakkuk to write the vision and make it plain. So how will we write the vision, Lord? Bring it out.
This Psalms 45 and 1.
Come.
To the chief musician upon Soshaminanum for the sons of Korah, my shield, a song of loves. My heart is inditing a good matter. I speak of the things which I have made, touching the king. My tongue is the pen of a ready writer.
Is what?
My tongue is the pen of a ready writer.
Is what?
The pen,
No, is what?
his tongue is the pen of a ready writer.
My tongue is the pen. My tongue is the pen of a ready writer. Who is the writer? Yahweh. Right? So we speaking what he's writing. When you say something to somebody, he's writing at that point. And you ain't saying nothing that ain't already been said. And he ain't writing nothing that ain't already been wrote. You know? Thing which has been, we saying the same things of the prophet of old. Bring that out, War. And that's it.
Habakkuk 2 and 1.
2
I-
and 2.
2 and 2. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
So Jake can get it. So we speak in a way that Jake can get it simple, right? We'll give you examples, Jake. We don't come talking about, Yahweh, sorry, come on, no, we don't know what to be. You know what I'm saying? We don't do all that, man. Go ahead. Go on. Last scripture.
For the vision, it's like it, Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
It's a set time when all this stuff gonna happen, man. Right? There's a set time when you supposed to come into the truth. Right? There's a set time for when everything, man. Right? The vision. This is the vision of the, and it's for an appointed time. We're on lockdown right now. Go ahead.
But at the end it shall speak.
At the end it shall speak. You should see the things you was reading come to pass. Animals were moving out of their place. A troop flooding in, a troop coming in like a damn flood. You see the damn trucks they get prepared that's coming through the hood, loaded up on tractors, army trucks. You know what I'm saying? They getting the damn FEMA camps ready. While we still on lockdown, they building right now. They putting it all together. They working on Jake mind, getting them scared, making them scared of this coronavirus to where anything they tell you as the move, you gonna do. Go ahead.
But at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Ain't gonna lie, man. And we ain't lying. That's it. Go ahead.
Though it tarry,
Go ahead.
wait for it.
Throw it what?
Though it tarry, wait for it.
Throw it what?
Though it tarry, wait for it.
Hey, the word of the Lord ain't gonna return to him void. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and close this out by giving all honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah Akodash.
Shalom. Shalom. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and to the faithful elect of Yasha Allah, right? Stay 10 toes down. Shalom.